hit a button. And say, hello, welcome to Subnautica, your #1 place for evading property taxes by living in the ocean and also setting up breaking and entering.
I don't know if we're evading property taxes.
True, apparently we do owe like $3 million to the company already. We got a couple things in mind that I need to clear. Unpin all that, because last time, alongside seeing some very explosive plot, we found blueprints for the laser cutter, pin it please, and the propulsion cannon. So, I'm going to need a lot of resources that are going to be a bit difficult to find. Also, video game, why don't you just let me clear all these notifications? Why do I have to, like, scroll through all of them? Those tabs are just gonna be there, and I can't throw them away, chat.
Pain.
Government doesn't want you to know this, but the ocean is free real estate. It's true. That's why it's called that's why it's called, Oh, I had a bit here, but I fucking lost it. Later, goodbye bit. I'm gonna munch on some potatoes angrily. But yeah, alongside, you know, moving into a fresh apartment, getting in places for the office, we also got this sweet blender of a reactor. I'm so glad you are streaming this. We got 2 streams before this, I just need to, you know, highlight them and upload them. Which, with my record for doing archives lately, pretty good. But right now, I need... Do we have cave sulfur in the locker? No. We don't even have diamonds. We have a silver, at least for the wiring kit, but I need more. I also need a lot of acid mushrooms. We also need to, like, explore around, so I feel like if we're gonna kick things off, I should take a look at this in the vain hopes that I will be... Oh, I know what I should be doing, hang on. I just noticed my, equipment. And how I have no batteries ready. Give me that. Reload that. Reload that. No. Reload that. And put all these dead batteries in. Oh. I wasn't reloading them. I was loading them because I don't have spare batteries at all. Shit. Clicking buttons to archive, so difficult. Yeah. Keep bagging on me about it. It doesn't change the fact that I get fucking lazy, okay? I don't know why the skiff just keeps pulling up the mini-map when I start. But, let's see what the signal is about the fellow who is not, pleased with it, his, beacon. Round number. Nice. I do enjoy round numbers. Squares are good, but I can't process squares half the time. Haha, math joke. I also feel like I'm a little behind on things because I can't... Because we have the research to make a nice personal vehicle that doesn't involve me having to surface every time to get oxygen. But I don't have the means to build it, and it's a little frustrating.
Kind of far from materials. Howdy.
Howdy. It's not really farming for materials so much as looking for wrecks that have the information that I seek. Also, that wreck's looking like it's kind of deep. Have we found some deep lore? No, we found some deep friends, though. Ones that are very angry with the knowledge I have sought. guess I could start trying to make my way down. I hope I have enough oxygen for this dive, because this seems a little, far.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
They should be good.
The biomass in this area is dominated by plant life. Picking
Ooh.
up faint or terror vehicle signatures.
Mushroom.
So we have round numbers and we have square numbers. Do we have triangular numbers?
Integrating new PDA
I don't
data.
think so. Now, does this place have anything useful before I have to resurface? Because I just got the PDA and nothing else, and I feel a little scammed.
Trapezoidal numbers.
I feel like that'd be more likely just because it's adjacent to square.
The butler says we do have triangular numbers.
Really? What are triangular numbers? Oh, I'm guessing cube? No, that doesn't work.
I wouldn't know what prime numbers would qualify as.
I believe that's the golden spot, the golden curve.
No, that's the Fibonacci sequence.
Ah, yes. I knew it was something to that affair. Also, wow. Oh, the draw distance goes in the ship. Oh no.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh no, bro.
That's what happens when you make your draw distance a square.
This is definitely exemplary of a 2018 game right here. 1, 3, 6, 10, and 15 are triangular numbers.
What? Why?
Also,
What?
I'm not begging on the game TPR. It's just something I noticed that I didn't notice before.
It is a funny thing, to be honest.
Like, I played the shit out of this game once I realized, oh, this is turning on some fucking... There are numbers you can make a triangle. Oh, I guess so? Well, I don't see how you can make a triangle out of 1.
What?
3 makes sense. And... How would you make a triangle out of 6?
Is that like 3 evenly divisible parts? Because 10 isn't evenly divisible.
Oh, I see. Something times... I guess something... No, that wouldn't make sense, because... Something times 3 doesn't make 10. I don't think anything times 3 would make a 10.
I mean, you can calculate the cubic root of 10 and...
Yeah, that would be 3.3, wouldn't it?
That would be 3.3333333333333.
And then Tiger starts drooling.
3.
Hi.
Like, you can make the shape of it? What?
I'm still not seeing it with a 6 is the issue. 10 I can kind of see it because it's like... Well... No... No...
Because it's...
Look, you're dealing with a medical and an art major. Math is neither of our fortes. Let's make some batteries.
Okay. Okay, I think I get it. Like, if you have 1 square block, and then you stack it on 3 square blocks, and then 6 square blocks.
Oh.
Or is it like cards?
I need more sandstone.
I'm so confused.
I need more sandstone chunks of radar. I need an unhealthy amount of silver.
You know what? I'm an artist. I'm just going to stay in my lane and not think about math.
You need math for medical stuff. Yeah, basic math, not like 3-dimensional math. Like, you need enough math to be able to measure, not to be able to, you know, zone. thought there was a sandstone around here, around the only camera I've deployed. So where the hell is it?
Passing 100 meters.
Are you gonna tell me that every time, ma'am? I don't need that many notifications.
Okay, I think I understand now, Zabutler.
That's limestone, whatever. I need sandstone, video game. You can make a triangle of 3 blocks out of 6. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. I could believe that.
All you had to do was phrase it like a tunic puzzle, and I suddenly understand.
See, for me, I was thinking Super Mario RPG. Its ascending values descending by 1 to a singular value at the top.
If you hear some like rattling or something, that's my washer. I'm doing laundry.
You okay? I'm being a amateur geologist in the ocean because I can't find any fucking sandstone that has silver. Ugh.
Weren't you complaining about not
30 seconds.
not having any silver lately?
Oh yeah, silver sucks because until you get the means to get to like mass farm it and the knowledge of the location for it, it is one of the worst because it is you can only get it in a item pool that has that lead and gold, so it's a 33% chance on the drop pool.
Okay, Loaf Sneeze. First of all, fuck you. Second of all, if you had just said it's bowling pins, then I would have immediately understood.
Well, we got silver there. Diamond is the next one that's going to be interesting. Also, wow, this is really pretty.
Yeah, you should touch them.
Nah, I'm good. It's the age-old adage of exploring the natural. Look, don't touch. God, that reminds me of an old like grade school story I had, where I don't know if the teacher actually said this. It's just in my memory. But when we were doing a nature hike in some park that we were visiting for a field trip, I saw a tree with some leaves I didn't recognize, and I wanted to touch them. And as we were walking by, the guide saw me do that, and just said, "It was like, congratulations, jackass! You just touched poison ivy." And I don't remember it hurting, but I do remember like the immediate reaction of like the entire trail stopped because I touched a funny plant.
At least you didn't touch the tree that kills you instantly.
You're right. Not everyone is allergic to poison ivy. Oh, it's an allergy, really? Do I not have? Oh, I do have the 1 silver in storage. There we go.
I mean, if you want to get into it, I guess technically all poisons are allergic reactions. Well, no, that's not correct. Allergic reactions are specifically like an overreaction of like your immune system, right?
Yeah, not a physical harming of your body.
Not like the lead has bonded with your neurons and made you dumber.
Mm-hmm. So we got a funny new gun that I'm gonna show you. It's the propulsion cannon. We're basically Half-Life right now. This is the Half-Life gun, except not as memorable.
Except not nearly as lethal.
Well, it's only lethal because it gets charged with extreme space radiation. Give me that battery. I need to fucking reload my skiff. I'm wondering if I should make a pass at the thing now, or try to go for the arc welder as well. By arc
Follow your heart. You should probably take those pinned recipes off of the side of the screen, though, if you're not.
I've only got the one, but you're right. Everything's changed with extreme space radiation. The question...
Yeah, it's a shame that that Altera didn't really spring for like the authentic Black Mesa product. They just They just kind of made like an off-brand imitation.
Well, it's companies. Of course, are going to make imitations. Let's look for some wrecks because I need wisdom. We're gonna wait. The unfortunate thing is, I'd like to make the scanner room better, but that requires a resource that we technically don't know exists if it exists yet or not.
Oh, magnetite. This planet does have iron.
Yes, it does.
Wait, why does it have so much more titanium than iron?
Because titanium is not the primary thing that you mine for here. Titanium is just really available because of our ship. Because if you
The
notice,
titanium deposits are also in limestone chunks,
yeah, but
aren't they?
yeah, very Well, I see what you're getting at, actually. I don't know, honestly.
The geology of this planet confuses me. Why can't every game be like Dwarf Fortress and have the dev, singular, just immediately go on a deep dive of fucking geology for 5 years to learn how to make a single system in a video game?
Counterpoint, Toady is insane.
Correct.
There's a wreck here with stuff, but I don't think it's stuff we need.
But he's the good kind of insane.
Eccentric should be the term that I use, not insane. That is kind of rude. But like, yeah,
insane in the membrane.
This is a man who's taken realism into account for his game design, which is kind of nutso. Are there any other wrecks out here? I feel like I've kind of gone to a poor place to get, knowledge.
Unfortunately, I think Dwarf Fortress overloads the high-wing brain cells.
It is. I'm very stupid when it comes to, like, actual granular micro. How deep have you dived? Here, this is it. And I'm trying to find a couple things. And when I say find, I mean, I know where it is, but I want it to be organic and not just, bull rush what I need to get. Otherwise,
well, but before you go exploring some wrecks, you probably want that cutter, don't you? So that you can, like, actually explore them?
Yeah, first off, I'm gonna do one thing. Boop. Let's see if that makes... No, it doesn't. Man, I don't know why. What resources am I using? Hang on a second. Sorry, I'm just, like, frustrated at, presentation things in OBS. Because I am apparently using a lot of 3D rendering, and that's making the Steam UI very angry. I don't know how to reduce the usage of that. Because, like, the chat bubbles are fine, but we aren't.
Butler, I am sorry to inform you, Highwing has already beaten the game. I don't think you even do blind playthroughs anymore, really. Except for Limbus.
I do some blind playthroughs, but, like, most of the time, yes, I have kind of researched what I'm looking at. No, the bubble...
In part to avoid some, like, nasty surprises, like what we had with Etrian Odyssey, right?
No, Etrian Odyssey is not the big focus of it. I wonder if it's because I have a Firefox tab with 5 gigabytes of RAM usage. What?
Ah, yes, they installed a crypto miner in your Firefox tab.
I don't think that's the case, though, just because, like, it's definitely when I'm in-game, and it is absolutely, 3D GPU usage that is causing this issue, and I don't know how to, like, cut that back in on stuff.
Zabatler, I'm going to tell you what I told somebody else. So long as you haven't seen it on screen on stream, just don't mention it.
Did you leave a Twitch stream open? No. And it shouldn't be that.
Maybe it was like an ad or something. Whatever. You've closed it. It doesn't matter. Does it?
Yeah, it hasn't really adjusted things. I think the game is just weirdly, like, resource heavy. New scan target, magnetite and silver ore. Well, now that the game is given up because of scan targets, yeah, this mushroom forest is a pretty good place to get stuff. The only issue is you kind of want something that, provides oxygen when you go down here. So we're not going to do that yet. I don't know if we saw Leviathan last night. We did see a spooky scythed creature that scared the shit out of Tiger. So we know of one wreck down there. We know magnetite and diamond are down there, but we don't have the means to get there. We need to find another wreck to... We need to find some stuff to know how to get there. But I think we could, like, try to go for it. Since we have a new scan target, our computer doesn't know... Oh, there it is, magnetite. Let's see if any is nearby that we could, like, cash grab super quick. Because magnetite isn't a immediate thing that'll help us out, but it'll bump the scan... It'll give us access to a scanner range upgrade that will allow us to see more things. Low-key, that is one of the reasons why I was okay with building a base here when somebody recommended it.
So, I don't think I've mentioned it to you before, but, well, I've mentioned the archipelago shenanigans that I've gotten up to, but I haven't talked about my latest session with you yet, have I?
Your latest nightmare, I take it? Called it. Magnetite.
Oh, hey. Magneto, master of magnet.
This place is really good later on because there's a lot of resources here. Oh, I should probably scan that, yes. But right now, it is very much a dangerous place where we could actually drown.
Cave diving. A good way to fucking die a lot.
A microcosm of unique, possibly predatory life forms. Detecting an artificial structure somewhere in the region.
Yo, what? Artificial? Hello?
Oh, that's convenient.
We definitely gotta go down there at some point. I know.
Yeah, you've heard of it, my woes, right, Jake? So, in short, I was in Burger King at the start of last session.
Is this the same? Is this a continuation of the story?
Yes.
Okay.
So, I was entangled in a skein of my own creation, and
I've never heard that term before.
I was going to give you the definition off the top of my head, but I don't actually know it.
Okay.
Skein, a thread or a length of thread or yarn, loosely coiled and knotted, or a tangled or complicated arrangement, state, or situation. Or a flock of wild geese or swans in flight, typically in V-shaped formation. I don't know why they're called the Skein, but...
I've only heard of Skein from a magic card, go figure, called Vision Skeins. I need more copper, ugh.
Anyhow, the situation that I'm in is that I'm stuck on the west side of Hoenn. I can't go past, I can't go past the one route that you would usually take to get to the rest of it, because instead of surf, you need the acrobike, and the acrobike is behind that check. So instead, I need the SS ticket, which is behind a different check, which is behind a different check, which is behind a different check, so on and so forth. Yes. Exactly, Night of Void. So, there was like a 5-layer deep sequence of events that needed to happen for me to be unburgered. And as it turned out, the solution was in my world, because Porygon had the fucking thing that I needed the whole time for some reason. Yeah. Because I turned Dexsanity on and the randomized Pokemon. So I had to go to a specific place, fish with the Super Rod, which I had only just recently gotten because the Dark Souls 3 player had released their save, because unfortunately they got a corrupt save. So
Bioreactor, don't need that.
So she released, I got my Super Rod. Goodness knows how fucking long it would have taken otherwise, because we don't know where the Super Rod was in her world. For all we know, it could have been behind the fucking, like... It could have been behind, like, a fucking, like... I don't remember all of the bosses in Dark Souls 3.
It could have been behind a body somewhere in some esoteric place with fucking Dark Souls 3.
Yeah.
So very likely.
Because, like, I don't know how Archipelago works, but I do know that if you're reliant on drops in the game, well, boy howdy, Dark Souls 3 has a lot.
Yeah. So, I was pretty lucky that
Behind the feud
that
night.
happened. And then I fish up Porygon, the chain of events unfolds, and I am released from Burger King. I excitedly go to Lily Cove. I go to the rest of the area to unburger our Hollow Knight player, and then I realize, oh wait, there is Whalmers in the way. Right, I need to do the Team Aqua base. Well, I can't get in there until they steal the submarine. I guess I'll go do Weather Institute. Oh wait. Oh, that is a funny setting. Oh wait, I can't. I do the Weather Institute and I still can't get in because they still won't steal the submarine. So
Wait.
I check to see what I need to do, and it's Magma Base.
Did I not get the other magnetite we saw at the bottom of that cave? Fuck.
Guess not.
Son of a bitch.
So
Hello, burnt out alien. I'm trying to, like, set up a situation where I could organically show off where to get, fucking, knowledge for either, vehicle creation or diamonds.
Mm-hmm. So, yep, I need Magma Emblem for that. So now, I'm stuck waiting for Magma Emblem, which is in Pride Lands 2, which needs another pickup, which is behind an Ocarina of Time pickup, which he needs something else for, which he needs...
It's a cascade of bullshit, definitely.
It's another cascade of bullshit, and I'm inwoven. And, like, who fucking knows where the thing that's going to start it all off is again. Because now I basically have everything up to Lily Cove to look through. I'm not excited for it to be, like, I have to find, like, a Pokemon in the fucking Safari Zone or something.
While that's been being discussed, I've been, expanding the breadth of my knowledge. Because, once you have a radar going, you can build a bunch of these, radar upgrades and just see more of the map. Which allows you to get more stuff. Or it gets you knowledge for more stuff, I should say. But also, I could take a gamble and try to go for some diamonds in the, what's it called?
Yeah, Honora, it kind of is acid torture, and it is self-inflicted, ultimately. Turning on both Dexsanity and the randomized Pokemon was a mistake.
I also wish I knew which direction I was going. Wait, can I build the compass yet? What do I need to build the compass? Because it turns out common navigation is actually low-key kind of important.
It probably involves Magnetite.
Nope, copper
It
wire.
involves
More silver.
So, telling me that you need silver and copper to make a compass, but no magnetic material?
Also, I think this thing, yep. This thing is causing some stream issues. Compass is easy early tech, but easy to forget. Oh yeah. The problem right now is just trying to find sandstone, but I think I'm gonna, like, get the camera going and try to, like, figure out what these wrecks in the horizon are. But the only problem is these things are fucking slow.
Yeah, I did randomize the abilities. I think Manectric has Wonder Guard, which is funny. I think I know there are a few other Pokemon that have Wonder Guard, but yeah, it's a mess. Thankfully, or I don't know if that's thankfully or not, Sableye doesn't have Wonder Guard, because otherwise, if you just run into a Sableye, hope you have Toxic, idiot.
Oh, have I not seen this wreck yet? Because this is a pretty big wreck. This is like the front half of the ship, I think. Oh, I think I'm
Gyro
getting...
compasses? Gyro compasses are... I have never heard of that before.
I think that's outside my camera's range, so... Yeah, that is the one out in the horizon. Okay. Hopefully we could get there. I was having stream issues with Half-Life 2 yesterday, and the... You mean with, like, the VTuber UI is freaking out? Because that's what I've been noticing with, specifically Subnautica, is that, like, our portraits will just lock up and chat will, like, slug out. And I don't know why. I turned off the, alerts and, bit jar to see if I can, like, compensate. Camera 2. Why can I not see camera 1? Because I'm going in the wrong direction for camera 1. Okay. But yeah, there's a lot of things we could do right now. In that I know diamonds are down in the mushroom bit. We could go there to get diamonds since we just learned about that. But also, I'm kind of searching around for knowledge on how to build vehicles. We have the knowledge for a vehicle, but not how to build a vehicle. If that makes any reasonable sense.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
There's some stuff here, but it's for the sea moth, which we know about. Is this sea moth? Yes, it is. This is more debris. Wow, there's like a lot of debris here. I should keep this place in mind for when I want to just get like a boatload of titanium for whatever endeavors I have. But I don't think there's anything inside here. Like, I don't think there's a door to this specific wreck model. There's a door here, but we can't open it. There's also the wonderful thing of oxygen deprivation to consider. CPU seems to do funny load things to VTuber tech. Yeah. The problem is I'm stacking a lot of browser layers for this setup. Because I can't find a system for PNG tubing that is, like, elegant. So I just have to do this instead. I think we might have to gamble with the funny purple zone for diamonds if we want to get the ball rolling on anything. Because the scanners told us that diamonds were down there. We just don't know where.
Mine diamonds.
They also said lithium is down there, but actually, did they say diamonds around down there? Or am I imagining things?
Delicious lithium.
I know some people do find lithium very healthy for their bones. Not bones specifically, it's just a term I use.
It's healthy for their brains.
Yeah. Did I just imagine it saying diamonds? Am I going crazy?
You might have.
Well, shit. But there's a new chunk we haven't looked at. Where are you at? Though admittedly, I think we did see Shale Chunk at the funny gonna shoot your spaceship island. There was some below, so let's continue diving. Makes you gain a lot of weight though. Really? Lithium? Scanner room has a level of arcane logic to what it can and can't scan. Ah yes, I might have to sacrifice some pigs.
I mean, I guess if you were looking for diamonds, it's just carbon. So if you were looking for carbon, then you would just pick up everything.
And then just get an ultra pressurizer to make it into diamonds.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Yeah, that's my concern about diving down here without proper equipment, is that oxygen could go real quick, real fast. And if you get too absorbed in it, well, that's your ass. Get some more magnetite just to make more domain expansions. Oh, I already have to go. Hey chat, guess what? This is cave diving. Where do I go back? Oh man, I might actually drown. You stop that, mister.
Don't call
Ma'am.
me that.
Ma'am. The joke is mister.
Oxygen.
It's a reflex,
I will
sorry.
forgive you. Just this once.
It's a reflex, sorry. Oh shit, was my character actually gagging?
Yeah, coughing.
It's a
I
common
mean,
sight.
that's what happens when you hold your breath too long.
So I think deep diving is out of the question, unfortunately. But I can continue to ridiculously expand the range of my radar. Just fucking go for it. Hiya. Bigger! I think it takes a while for it to process too. Either that or hasn't or it's already loaded and I just missed it. Yeah, I think it's already loaded the domain expansion.
During Pride Month too, honestly.
Damn, I'm sorry.
I'm having fun. Don't worry about
yeah.
it.
This is gonna be awkward just because I'm gonna need more supplies to go out there if we're gonna raid the thing. So I need to get some salt, I'm gonna need some salt and a lot of fish. Luckily there's a fuck ton of salt out here.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
This area is actually very good for salt, so I'm not too worried about finding it. What I do want to find is the other thing is I need generic fish and bladderfish if I want to, you know, make a pass at where I want to go.
Look, if salt is what you're looking for, then you need to go to the League of Legends zone.
But that's like contaminated salt. That's got like sweaty man sweat too.
Yeah.
And sadly,
Look, just wash it off. It'll be fine.
sadly, you can't fucking like make fries out of potatoes. Well, I guess you would need like chop. Well, I have a knife. Why won't they let me make French fries? I could just use the fabricator to fry them. Let me make French fries, damn it. They're not gonna be curly cut, unfortunately, which are the best, but like. I remember when Subnautica was EA and map rooms first happened, having the map expand beyond the room structure was hilarious. I'm guessing that's what happens when you have 4. I guess we best surface and then start looking for other stuff. Nah.
Look, he just needs to start by cooking shrimp.
Man, I bought some...
I don't know why shrimp is like the level 1 thing in RuneScape. Shrimp is like surprisingly difficult to cook, isn't it?
You do have to cut out the garbage vein that comes in it, but outside of that,
Yeah.
not really. It's easy to fuck up cooking because you can overcook that pretty easily, but like when you know what not to do, it's not that hard. The bummer I have is
I don't like shrimp anyway, so
I bought some fried shrimp today and it didn't really taste as great, and I was a little bummed out.
$6 shrimp special.
Yeah, fun fact: shrimp, crab, and lobster used to be considered poor people food back in America and England because they were bottom feeders. And then people realized, oh wait, this shit's actually really good. So I want like 4 or 5 bladderfish, and just whatever fish I can pick up. Bladderfish specifically just because I find myself running out of water way quicker than food. What's Wang's progress so far? How do I encompass progress? Something got blown out of the fucking sky. That's progress. One more fish should do for a supply to go through the Aurora. I was calling it something stupid last stream and I don't remember.
I'm now wondering, Highwing, have you never heard of the $6 shrimp special?
Vaguely, but I don't remember where. Mainly because prices are so fucked right now that $6 shrimp special sounds like a magical realm. I had to pay like $13 for my shrimp meal today, and I'm angry.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Give me that.
I've sent it to you.
1 second. Reload.
Although that's I can't find like the fucking original.
Let's make filtered water by passing it through fish.
Oh, it's a TikTok. That's fine.
You sound so disappointed. It's like, oh, it's a TikTok. Whatever. Wang won't care.
I don't really care. It's
Right,
just
the
that
Argosy.
I don't have a TikTok, so.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop. What do we got here? Why won't it play?
You have to open it in the website.
What the fuck are you doing, Discord? Drag the slider to fit the puzzle? What?
What?
I have a verification to do.
And the way and the truth and the life. No
Oh, I know
one knows
this.
who the Father is except through $6 shrimp.
Thank you, voice actor for Gabriel in fucking Ultra Kill. Forget the guy's name, but he's great. Time to cure some food with salt.
Salt.
When I was but a young lad, I only heard about curing from RPGs. So when I heard that, when I grew up and heard about curing food, I thought they were trying to heal food, and I was very baffled.
White Mage cast Cure Tube, and instead of instead of healing your wounds, it just makes you salty.
Gotta replant some stuff here real quick. Sustainable living in the ocean. Alright, so... yeah. We got stuff. I think I'm gonna go hit up the Auberginois. If only I remember where it is. Just have to get out of the ocean. Bam, there you are. And now it is time for another journey.
I'm sorry, what did you just call it?
A voice actor whose name I'm pretty sure I got wrong.
Most likely.
Okay.
His name is Jean Auberginois, I think it was. He's the voice actor for Mr. House in Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, however, got it immediately.
I thought you were trying to call it the aubergine.
Ah, yes, our spaceship. Our spaceship, the penis emoji. Unpack that for a second, chat.
Look, if it wasn't the eggplant emoji, they would have found a different one.
René Auberginois. Okay, that's it. I knew it was like, for some reason, I knew it was like somewhere around 4 syllables, but that, and like, an approximation of the name. Unfortunately, I think he passed away, like, was it relatively recently, or was it sometime after, Eclipse of the
Eclipse.
Sun?
A total eclipse of the heart.
Also, there's a cloud texture on the fucking planet. Passed away in between. Ah, unfortunate. Seemed like a cool dude. I also have a question with these clouds of fish. Are they anyway interactable, or is this just set dressing?
I'm sorry, clouds of fish? Ooh, we're in chain body.
Schools of fish. Took me a second.
That's a good high L.
Mostly set dressing. Yeah, that's what I figured. I thought this could be like Dave the Diver, where I could just like get a net gun and then just capture a bunch of fish and never have to worry about food again. Who was Odo in Deep Space Nine? Because I remember my old man watching a lot of Star Trek back in the day, and I have some, like, cultural osmosis absorption of it, but I don't know who Odo is. Is there anybody else having trouble with the stream? Define trouble. Because there have been some hang-ups on him, but like, the hang-ups are, like, very peculiar. Because I know someone else was talking about stream issues as well. Oh, I think I know who you're talking about, but I can't, like, visualize them. So, let's use the gravity gun. That's not the gravity
this is
gun.
Half-Life.
That's not the gravity gun.
And get out of here. Goodbye, crab. Return to ocean and stop biting my ankles.
So this is basically the gravity gun from Half-Life.
Yes. When there's a
So
when there's a lightweight problem, you could just like throw it away.
when will the gun become the good ideas gun?
Goodbye. The DS gun?
The good ideas gun?
I don't think this ever becomes the good ideas gun because this is only good ideas. But it does not shoot good ideas, unfortunately.
Oh, I didn't know that you needed the propulsion cannon to get down here.
Oh, thank goodness, they give you a fire extinguisher. I saw this and was like, shit. I'm pretty sure there's some speedrun tech that we're unaware of that could get you there, because I know, was it a while ago? It was here a while ago, but somebody was, like, telling us about speedrun tech to get to the, storage earlier than normal. This, however, I discovered on my own. I was like, oh, we got some stuff here.
Nicely done.
But also, I don't think we're going to make any passage further than this. Because I think I need the cutter here.
The lighting's a little janky in here.
Yeah. Just a little bit. Also, there's a door code here, but I don't know what the door code is.
It is 4.69.
Yeah, we need the cutter here for what we do, so this is kind of a... this is kind of a nothing, unfortunately. But yeah, there's some stuff you can do here. Like, there are alternate paths you could take.
Nifty.
But you don't need every tool. Yeah, but I feel like the laser cutter is like the big one you want for this area.
Yeah, I'd written the propulsion cannon off as kind of useless.
It's not useful for daily things. It is mainly useful for scrapping, and I'm wondering about its practical use on another device in this game. Because you could basically make a version of this on another thing, but I've never used it myself. Didn't you get the door code from one of the radio transmissions? I don't know. Hard to tell because I need to find a safe place to be that doesn't involve crabs like munching on my ankles.
Speaking of crabs.
Crab. 2679 was the code you got last stream. Didn't we already use that though? Well, crabs are not gonna miss me here, so I can check. Data downloads, codes and clues, captain's quarters. Yeah, I don't think that bottom stairs area was captain's quarters, just putting that out there. You. Cease.
Be gone!
Getting some
You should
stuttering.
probably extinguish that.
Nah, we can just walk by. And yeah, you might be thinking, admin is captain's quarters. No, this is administration. They're boring. They're not like a captain. But yeah, the big thing for use in this area, or for the propulsion gun, is here. But there's also a trick. I haven't been able to replicate it since a dude told me about this. If you jump at the right angle here, you can move forward and then descend slowly to where you can jump on top of the box. But I've been having trouble replicating it. I know Ish was there when we did the first stream of it, and we happened to do that. But what the game wants you to do is get the propulsion gun, which you can't really reliably do if you don't know where the blueprints are. But for the most part, I believe we got stuff here, but I think there was some stuff that we need propulsion gun for, and I think I may have missed a scan or two for some useful stuff out here. Because, like, you could get a couple good blueprints here, but not the means to build them? And I feel like I spaced on that. What is the thing scanning?
It's scanning all of the light coming off the floodlight too.
Yeah.
Since that counts as part of its model, that's funny.
Great. Let's put this here, that way you don't have to rely on the skiff for lighting. Because if I were to run out of batteries on my skiff, I'd pull out my hair.
Oh, no, you'd pull out the battery from something else and then put it in the skiff.
Yeah, that too.
Also, why do you keep calling it a skiff? Now you've got me doing it.
I don't know.
It's a personal scooter.
It's a Scooty Puff Jr., yes, but, like, my brain just auto-allocates the skiff for some reason. There's another word for it that's Wait, I could do that? I didn't realize
I mean, you're probably better off knifing them to death, but...
It's nice to know that I can menace fish with the grav gun.
You learn something new every day.
But also the grav gun is out of batteries.
I remember, kids, learning is half the battle.
Sea moth fragments, but that's not what I'm looking for. I want something to build the sea moth with a video game. I'll take the fucking titanium with me, whatever. Fine. Pout.
You're just gonna have to start exploring places, I think.
The problem is there's not any more to explore. Because, well,
I mean, there's places to explore that are still on the surface.
Oh, you mean the planet?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the Argosy. Yeah, this seems like it was kind of a bust, unfortunately. I thought I could... The big thing is I thought I could do the thing on the lower area, but I can't. And the big thing, if you're wondering, chat, is that no, this is not a blind playthrough, but I want it to be an organic playthrough. So I'm trying not to, like, exploit knowledge that I already know.
Trying not to backwards long jump into the stairs to build up speed.
Trying not to beat the game without an A press.
Wahoo! Wahoo! What?
I do like Terminal Montage's depiction of Mario as being a demon-possessed speedrunner. I don't know why every time I play this game I just reference Terminal Montage. They're a cool dude. But yeah, I wonder if these are the only areas you can explore on the fucking aubergine. It's the only areas that I know of.
Cannonball!
Yeah, right. I feel like that'd be the safest dive, just because, you know, we're here. Let's see if we can, like, look around a little bit.
Oh. That's a big fish.
You know what? Maybe never mind.
So, what's the current goal in this run?
Survive!
I mean, well, we found a big gun, and it said we're not allowed to turn it off because we're infected. We should probably do something about that.
Yeah, we have we have locations of where that is.
100 meters.
Also, hey, another area of this. We saw one of these before by accident when we were looking up a thing, but I didn't quite go there.
You're playing on story mode or just
Survival mode. Like, I have to keep an eye on
is there
water, food, oxygen.
is there a
Thrust.
difference between those?
Yeah, story mode is no meters, just explore. I think build mode is you just can't die.
Oh, I thought it was like survival mode would be like rogue like you start around and have to survive till you die, and that's it.
You don't die in this game. But
I
you
mean,
can't...
I think there is a permadeath mode, but
Ooh, if there is, I should have turned that shit on. We did find an interesting area, so let's see if there's a wreck around here. Because I honestly do not remember. And a wreck would be very healthy for advancing our ability to progress the game. Because as it stands, until I could find a way to build vehicles, my options are kind of limited. I could do another thing that I did in my personal file in order to expand our options, is that I could just get a fuck ton of resources and build more radars all over the place. Is that something? I can't tell. But I do need the surface.
it looks like a pod.
Yeah, that's why I'm curious. But also, I'm still using the Scooty Puff Jr. It is a pod. Pod 6, okay. What do you...
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency
Ultraglide
decreased.
fins. Enhances swim speed compared to regular fins. Gimme. Oh, I already have that. Okay.
Integrating new PDA data.
That was the blueprint we got, and we got some crew logs.
Integrating new PDA data.
But no blueprints that we could use, but there is a wreck right there. So not a total loss going into that one. Build an oxygen pipe that goes all the way down. Wait, is that how the oxygen pipe is supposed to work? Because, like, I remember trying to build that, but it didn't connect to any buildings, so I thought it was just kind of fucking worthless. And yes.
It's just like a really long tube that you breathe out of, like a ninja.
God, is this the ocean equivalent of the kite that ninjas fly in on? This looks like observation room stuff, which we already have, so I guess... What's this? Oh, that's a sea moth.
Sure, it's an amnesiac playthrough. That's what we'll call it.
A lobotomite playthrough. Is there...
That was Old World Blues.
Hey, buddy, what's up? Can I enter here is the question. Not through there, at least. Seamoth, bioreactor. How do I make vehicles, video game? Tell me your secrets. There's the entry point. Oh, do I want to fucking, like, attempt to do this with what I have?
No, do you?
It's tempting. I'll pop my head in, but not go deep in. Battery charger. Well, what the fuck was that noise?
It's probably fine.
New blueprint acquired.
We still have a fair bit of oxygen left, so we should be able to, like... I could scan this? What is that? Picture frame. Okay. So there is a screen cap function in this game, chat. I just never use it.
Passing 100 meters.
Because I never
Oxygen
quite knew
efficiency
why it was
decreased.
there. Okay. I guess that's all that's there for that wreck, which is... okay, but not what I was looking for. hopefully we can find some more wrecks on our way back home. Which I think we already have? Because of draw distancing being very silly. Haha. What is that? Bioreactor fragment. Well, whatever. Guess I'll scan it. I believe this is also bioreactor. This is salvage. That needs a cutter. So unfortunately nothing there on that wreck. I think we might have to just find an unknown biome and like go in there, because like coral reefs don't have anything, creep vines don't have anything, the red zone that we're so used to doesn't have anything, the Argosy doesn't have anything.
So that place with all like the spires, you didn't explore that very much.
I don't remember a spire zone.
Or like the table coral on the spires.
Oh, that thing? That's part of the red zone, isn't it? Like this thing, right?
No.
Really?
I don't know how else to describe it.
The mushroom area.
I guess you could call them mushrooms.
That's what they look like to me, but like, we could do that, and there is one near our base, so I think I'm gonna try to go for that one. Because at least that way I can, you know, recharge, resupply, and party. I don't know what else to say. I do like the idea of this being an archipelago game, but also it would be a very long archipelago.
I've heard mixed opinions on it, and I don't know it very well, so I'm going to refrain from speaking.
I wouldn't say I have intimate knowledge, but I do have approximate knowledge. But I'm wondering how they unlock stuff. Is it through scans, or is it through doing the plot?
Shrug.
Wakarimasen, LOL. Scanner room, debris. There's some chunks there that I could hit up later. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to do underwater research with my weird hand scanner. And that requires finding wrecks in fucked up little zones that I haven't been to yet. That I'm having a hard time finding. Because I thought there was another zone here, but I might be mistaken. Mostly scans.
There's an ominous noise.
I always thought it was those guys. Is this what you were talking about, Tiger?
No.
Huh. Well, I guess it's something to check if there's a wreck, but also it's... maybe not. Don't like the look of that.
I don't like the sound of it either.
I thought you were talking about these lads. They seem chill.
No, I'm not. Those guys are like, ooh.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing right now.
Whereas, like, the other noises,
Wow, I have not been hearing that, huh? Because, like, I've been hearing, like, either their low growls or, like, my skiff. I haven't been hearing whatever the fuck that was.
maybe you're deaf.
Maybe. I mean, part of having hearing is, you know, having the flesh to convey the information to your brain, and also having a brain to process that information. So I'm already down twofold.
Hmm.
Did you know there was a recent research document that showed that tinnitus is actually a mechanical failure of the ears?
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Yeah, there's stuff down there.
Oh, this is new.
Yeah, this is a new area that we saw a while ago, but we can't get to because of depth issues.
It's also, yeah,
It is very deep, yes. I don't want to go down there until I get what I like to call space trucking. Oh god, this... Well... What tool am I cannibalizing for batteries? It's the repair thing. Give me your battery for the good of the people.
Imagine being like this guy, like paddling at above like this enormous abyss, taking out one of the batteries and then just fumbling it and just watching it tumble down.
That would be awful. It's like, nope, nope, nope. Oh. Not a whole lot of wrecks in wherever the fuck we've wound up.
Not a lot of anything.
I could always get more magnetite in the funny mushroom zone and hope and pray that the scan boost points me somewhere. 'Cause, man, we ain't finding shit. Yeah, we're on a biome that borders the red grass zone. But no wrecks. And it's kind of annoying, because I think the wrecks are further down, which limits my ability to move. Are you able to hand feed fish in this? Sadly, no. Also, I think to get a ball rolling on something, because I'm having a hard time finding it, are we able to find vehicle creation in either Coral Reefs, Red Grass Zone, or Kelp Zone, or the Argosy? Because I'm kind of baffled as to how I got it before.
None of the above.
Then how did I get it before?
That's a good question, isn't it? And also, from what I remember, you can actually hand feed stalkers, but it's a more involved process.
Oh, you can hand feed predators by dropping cooked fish, I believe. And they just like leave you the fuck alone for a little bit. I can think of one way to do something and do that, but I need to get some batteries recharged. You know what? Also, we'll recharge this battery. Dot. Oh, I have a charger battery already. Well, I guess we'll put that in the grav gun. You can hand feed predators by swimming to them. I mean, yeah, you are technically correct. I don't like that.
That's
plan.
kind of correct.
I don't like that plan, but you're correct. I should also dump all these minerals that have just piled themselves in my inventory. Consume melon. Well, hopefully the bioreactor is smoothly going. Yeah, it has a lot of fish. I should be fine. So if that's the base there, theoretically, if I go this way, we should find a new biome to go to. I'm reminded of the 1998 movie Sphere while watching the stream. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Well, they're underwater predators, because remember, the instant they smell blood, they're on the hunt. Dogs are just kind of like big, doofy creatures. Actually, I think a better place would be to see that mushroom.
Look, if a shark ever tries to bite you, just rotate it.
Yeah, rotate that idiot. It's the perfect plan. Are sharks social creatures, I wonder?
I don't think so.
Because, like, Atlas brought up the idea of, like, you could give a shark food. And I'm just sitting here like, can you socialize with a shark? Sharks understand the concept of feeding it for benefit.
I don't like that.
Did not know that was there, because I'm looking for something else. Because I remember we popped out of something nearby and found the table core place you were talking about. I just don't remember where nearby it was. We did in fact see it. That is unquestionable. It is just an idea. It is just a question of where. Because man, not having a compass fucking sucks.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Is this also where that weird mandible-looking motherfucker is? I think it is. Yep. There's that.
Yeah, did you hear it?
I don't think I did that time.
You must have like some trouble like hearing the upper register or something.
Maybe. Like, I wouldn't doubt it.
Reminds me that apparently there is a sound that only teenagers and animals can hear.
Oh fuck!
Oh,
Oh.
shit. Yeah, fuck. I'm probably dead. I heard that. Well, it looks like it fucked off relatively easily. I need a new pair of pants.
30 seconds.
Thank you, ma'am. I think oxygen is the least of my problems right now.
That was a big thing.
Oh yeah. TPR, you missed the last stream where I was just like going alongside the mountain island and we heard a funny sound. Next thing I know, I see a very purple man in front of me. We all just
The man behind the slaughter.
we all just kind of jumped in place. Oh, there we go. This is what I've been fucking looking for. Hopefully the fucking mandibular ain't here to make me shit myself again. Very pretty creatures here, though. I was gonna say enemies, but that'd be wrong.
And yeah, they seem to be harmless, or at the very least, they're not yelling loudly at you.
Yelling loudly that I can't hear.
Then the screen distorts and you enter an RPG battle.
Surprised that there's no shipwrecks here. What are you? I guess I can't scan you, but you look very pretty. Ooh,
Some manner of plant.
big tree. We found Ocean Yggdrasil.
You found Etrian Odyssey 3.
Pretty much.
Can you play 4?
No, because it's not on PC. And I figure if I'm gonna play it, I kind of want to stream it, but like the hardware for stream that's annoying to get, to say the least.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency.
So the knowledge we seek is not in the Argosy, not in the coral reefs, not in the grass zone, and not in the what other area?
Quite frankly, I am surprised as well, Butler.
Look,
Yeah. Hi Wang, we got a little scare. I didn't yell. It's fine.
Yeah,
Don't
the-
worry about it.
the
No
magnif-
need to go back and check.
The magnificent mandibular introduced himself, also known as a Reaper Leviathan.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
I did kind of like tense up when I saw it. I was like, oh shit, get the fuck out of here.
I'm the one to yell loudly. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, I unfortunately, due to my living conditions, cannot, openly scream. The Reaper came up to us and was like, "Let me show you echolocation."
Hey, buddy, I was calling to you for a while. You're hard of hearing something?
Yeah, sorry. What the fuck is this?
For a moment, I thought you were gonna say that. Let me show you Echo the Dolphin.
Alien vents.
Eh.
These vents are connected to an ancient piping network. The inflow vent is drawing water from the surrounding area and pumping it to somewhere below the surface. Warm, deoxygenated water is being expelled to the atmosphere. Peepers are observed entering and exiting the pipe network. Huh.
Interesting.
Well, clearly that means nothing whatsoever. We can go on our merry way.
Clearly.
Erosion patterns on the land masses suspended here suggest they once floated on the surface.
Oh, is it on the floating island and I just did not find it?
You want a yes or no answer?
Yes, because we've been to the floating island and I admittedly didn't, look there.
No.
Okay.
You have been to the area in which vehicle creation is situated. You just haven't looked around.
It's not the basic zone. No, you said... You crossed that possibility out. What? The hell just hit me?
Probably a biter.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency
Yeah, I'm
decreased.
genuinely baffled because I don't remember how I got it. Because in my personal file, I got that recipe before getting the sea moth, and I don't know how. So it's a place we've been before. It is not one of the easier zones, it sounds like.
I'm just going to look it up to make absolutely sure I'm not hallucinating information.
I can't believe Tiger Browse is an AI.
Oh no.
We trained this AI to look at boobs. It was a spiky shooty flower. No. Well, fuck that guy. I hate him.
At some point when you die, you will end up in rapture.
Okay. I'm wrong. The fragments you're looking for are usually located in kelp forest.
Okay. That would make sense, because I remember getting it super early, but I don't know where. You know, there is a way we could fucking make this a lot easier on myself. Because I believe the superstructure extends very far away. Let's just go back to base real quick.
I was thinking of a different but similar thing that is located in the area in which I am alluding.
It's really fun trying to LP a game that you have a knowledge of but don't want to ruin anything.
And you're also half remembering things, so...
Yeah. Approximate knowledge.
Speaking of hard remembering, I just thought of last night's stream and how you finish it, episode 1 of Half-Life 2.
Yeah, because like my first play, like it said playtime 8 hours. I'm like, I'll have 2 hours of Half-Life episode 1. Incorrect.
And then it was over, just like that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's grab these batteries and recharge my goods. Reload everything. Put this battery in. Is that the only battery? I guess so.
Can you recharge your batteries?
Yeah, that's what we're doing right there when we deposit them.
I
in
see.
There. Data box fragments. That's what I should be looking for. So we have like 3 or 4 scanner room upgrades for range. So like, the problem is we have a lot of fragments nearby, so they're gonna scan those redundantly. So I guess I could just hit up the kelp forest while that works. in VR, it's even more nuts. Is there a crouch in this game? Because, like, man, it'd be nice if I could crouch in the radar room, but it seems like I can't. Yeah, I imagine this game in VR would be, like, fascinating, but also nightmare fuel.
Most likely. I think a fish ate another fish there.
Yeah, it's predators. This is the ocean, remember?
Nature taking its course.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Fenville. It's just nature taking its course.
And they run when the sun comes up, with their lives on the line.
I cry.
Alive.
Okay. Single-mindedly trying to find stuff here to progress what we want to do. 'Cause I need a Ferraro, baby. There's a thing you could do to make the scanner a lot more hands-off, in that you can... Ah, there we go. You can get...
That's what we're looking for.
You can get brain work. I need one more. You could get a UI chip to where you could just put it in your suit and it shows on the overworld where stuff is, but depending on what you pick, it could be information overload, and it really sucks.
Information Overlord?
Yes, information overlord. That's my new Vanillaware game, baby.
The cousin of Unicorn Overlord, which is a very good game.
I've been trying to find a copy of Unicorn Overlord, but no one here locally sells it. It's really annoying.
I just bought it on the eShop, to be honest.
I want a physical copy because I like Vanillaware, and I want to support them with physical purchases. Motherfucker.
Purchases?
Purchase I. Kelp, I can't see.
Transactions.
There we go. Finally, we can make progress. I can stop running around looking like a jackass.
Acquired.
Granted, that's just a day ending in Y, but you know what I mean. So the vehicle creation bay is peculiar. Also, while I'm here, I should look at the recipe to make sure I don't bean something. Thought so. Titanium Ignite, which we could get, but we need lube. So we need these. I knew I needed something. We also need a power cell, which we have not made yet. Which I believe we can make. But I need acid. And copper, because I think I'm out of copper, actually. Which, you know, is always a problem I have in this game. Well, there's a silver that we need for later.
So, I was browsing Twitter, and apparently Nico Doga was victim of a cyber attack and the world site is down for not how long.
I need more limestone. Where are
And,
you?
and apparently people are saying that the damage is so severe that they're gonna have to start from scratch.
Well, that sucks. Ugh, I'm so close to one. I can taste it. But I have to either make or cannibalize batteries.
What you're testing is hoogies.
Well, there's the mushrooms, and we have 2 at home, so I just need 2 more. But I also need copper. God, those fucking Leviathans scare me sometimes. There's copper, I need Dulce copper.
Passing 100.
I don't know why I combined German and Spanish, but hey. Silver! Yes! You know?
What is Spanish?
I said Dulce. And then I said which is German. Oh, I hate farming the farm.
Do it.
There we go. There's the copper, please. You think this Leviathan is like, oh yes, that's it. Scratch a little bit higher, please. Also, wow, these are reliable copper kits, oh boy. And silver, and silver. Why did no one tell me that the barnacle drops could drop silver? Copper and silver, this is amazing. Well, thanks, buddy. You actually kind of low-key helped clean up a lot of things for us here.
Hooray!
I thought the Aurora would be filled with batteries. Not in areas that we have been to, because we've already gotten those batteries. But also, there are way more that we can't access yet. Exfoliate the sea cow.
I think it's more akin to a whale.
Yeah. Okay. Mushroom. Recipes. Mobile vehicle bay, sea moth. Oh. I think I need a lot more batteries. But I think we're good with copper, I just might need to get more mushrooms. I think like 2 more. No. 4 more. And there should be some acid mushrooms around here somewhere. I fucking forget where.
Well, there's your mistake. You didn't obsessively fill your inventory with them.
Yeah, I didn't realize I needed another power cell. Fool that I am, not realizing I'll need stuff in the future. There they are.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I see in the grim future of Subnautica, America failed the culture war, and imperial measurement did not survive.
Which, honestly, I think most people will be happy with.
Look, you don't want a sudden obstructive spike in measurements. You don't want. You're telling me you want a uniform measuring system that makes sense and is, you know, easy to process and doesn't require weird amounts of math.
Yes.
You're telling me you don't want to just times everything by 100 and keep it simple, stupid.
I just use meters and stuff.
Okay, so the thought process is as such. Because I also need rubber, which I do have. I also have a lack of space. When did this happen? No, I know how to fix this. Lubricate. Oh, I need more lubricate.
Exodia! Lubricate!
I don't want to see that.
Phone.
Exodia just shows up with a fucking familiar blue bucket that you can buy for like $50.
Oh god.
I know how to fix this. Consume water under. No, I threw the water away. I do this all the time. So fuck off, shark. I'm a little upset that I threw perfectly good water away and I can't find it.
The ocean is filled with water, though.
Yeah, sorry. The drum bucket.
The giant fucking container. 50 fucking gallons of lubricant.
They like Photoshop those ads, and I don't know why. Because I remember specifically one of the ads being somebody just skydiving with it.
It's funny.
Yeah. I think my favorite fake picture ad is, specifically when I was looking for a backpack for the Steam Deck, is that every single one showed them throwing a backpack into a clearly photoshopped, like, impact zone. 1, 2... What? Do I need more mushrooms?
Me. Done.
Whoa! Fucking ad bots, hello? What's happening?
Oh,
That's how you know you've made
I'll-
it.
I'll cheaply view you in the ban zone.
Got 'em.
Yeah, I got one of those on my stream too, so it's not even that I've made it, it's just that the fucking Twitch is lousy with them these days.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah.
Consolidating silver into that so we can get some space for the 10 titanium I'm gonna need. Look at that, exactly 10 titanium right there. I actually need 10 more shit. But we can at least turn all these resources that we built up into one thing. The mobile vehicular bay. This one takes a while to build. And it is probably one of the stranger buildings, quote-unquote. Because in order to do this, it's in your inventory, you need to bind it. And, well... It's actually a pretty good place to do it. You have to go up here and deploy it. Because the mobile vehicle bay is a little scooter puff that you do that stuff in. Oh, I got a radio signal. What? So we need more titanium, but luckily we have a lot of debris zones that we can just pick that shit up at. I got a 55 drum ad where they Photoshop a woman bathing in it. What? That is not a...
I love that.
I can tell you right now, that's not a very clean way of doing... Do I have a radio? Oh, the radio's at the life pod. I need to build a radio. Where's my fabricator? Can I build a radio right now? Yes. Good. Moshi moshi. Hiwang desu.
This is Life Pod 4. We've landed close to the Aurora.
We actually
Location device
accidentally
active, but
found
we've got
you.
some big old fish in the water with us, and I don't know how long we're gonna last. We're close to the crash site, so bring radiation protection. 4 out.
That's really funny because we accidentally found that.
Approximate transmission
F.
origin recorded to data bank.
Yeah, spoiler alert, they're dead. There we go.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Get that. Get that. Is there any more hard debris here, or do I have to, like, find soft debris? There we go. That's the titanium, and I'm pretty sure we have lead at home. Oh, do we have more messages?
Plan pre-recorded distress call.
This is Officer Keenan, Life Pod 19. The captain is gone. I have assumed command. The last thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land. We regroup 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
That
Rendezvous coordinates
is the floating
corrupted.
island rendezvous
Transmission
point.
origin coordinates downloaded.
But the funny thing
Signal
is, we
location
found
uploaded to PDA.
another way to get to the floating island.
Just swim there. And or take a Stargate.
Yeah, most people don't know about the Stargate tech. You should really consider that when you're, you know, stranded on an alien planet.
Right?
It is the
Fucking
Stargate. It
nerds.
is different from your syndicated television show. And we also need 2 glass. Which,
Honestly,
thank goodness I obsessively got all this crystal earlier.
that gate just made me think of the door that inverts people from.
Pacific
I
Drive.
forget. Yeah.
God, that is a terrifying thing to behold. Interesting comment with the wife. She asked what kind of things traumatize children of our generation. Oh yeah, huh? We live in an era where our media icons just get murdered for dramatic value. So this is how the vehicle bay operates. We just lean in on this and look at it. And then we tell the droids to build us a magnificent car.
But remember that swimming is good for your glutes and endorphin levels.
Fuck that. You know what's good for my endorphin levels? Driving a car.
But what about your glutes, Wang?
Oh, I could just do that by doing squats. Behold, the sea moth.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Or as I like to call it, the sea UFO. Should also clear these recipes, honestly. And now that we have a means of traveling underwater without oxygen, well, without consuming oxygen, I should say, we can finally dive in that stupid hole that's been haunting me. But yeah, things that traumatized me as a child. The wood chipper in Rumble in the Bronx. That is one that, like, really got me.
Warning.
Well, unfortunately, you're
Maximum depth 3.
Oh,
you're gonna have to stick pretty close to the ceiling here.
Right, this thing has a low crush depth. What a buzzkill! I
mean, if nothing else, it is a portable source of oxygen.
yeah.
So long as you don't like
and
go too deep and crush it.
100 meters.
It is a way to get oxygen, yeah, and
Passing 200
well,
meters.
we know where it is on radar, so we also know where the surface is. I just hope I parked it high enough to where it doesn't fucking crush and die. You just have to be very deliberate on where we go. I was gonna say elaborate, but that's somewhat wrong. What do you mean cargo here? There's no cargo here. Shut up, game. You lie.
Cargo fast.
Cargo slow. Well, there's one diamond, as I gotta go back to the ship.
30 seconds.
The sea moth is for ocean and vacuum travel. Really?
Why did they call it a sea moth then?
Probably so they could sell different versions of the same thing and make extra money.
Oh, I see.
So, you could get diamonds from shale rock, which is why shale is very important. You know what else is important? My skiff that's running low on batteries again.
You gotta invest in better batteries.
I cannot until the end of the game, is what I will say.
Oof.
I could carry more batteries with me, which would be healthy. But also, I just got like a fucking sweet diamond.
Okay, but Final Chord, as far as we know, space doesn't have any little crab dudes that farm bacteria on their hairy arms.
What?
What?
You've not heard of the Yeti crab?
No.
No?
Then I will take time out of my busy schedule to educate you people on the Yeti crab.
You sound so excited, like you're just gonna like, ooh, I'm gonna show them something.
Yeti crab is one of my favorite crustaceans. It's a funky little guy.
Oh, also when you're driving the sea moth, take great care to turn off your fucking lights when you park.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So now we have the means to, well,
I'll link
No,
the
we
article
don't.
in chat.
no
But
we don't, cause I don't have sulfur on hand. So let's A, get a fresh battery, and B, get some sulfur by having a little guy try to kill itself at us.
So Kiba Hirsuta, or the Yeti crab, is this little guy that lives on the Pacific Antarctic Ridge, or at least it was found along the Pacific Antarctic Ridge, and it lives next to hydrothermic
Oh,
vents.
what the fuck
And
is this thing? Oh, I hate it. I don't hate it. It just looks terrifying to me.
Yeah. It lives near those hydrothermic vents that spew out a bunch of gnarly space ingredients, and it has a bunch of bacteria that live on its fur, and those bacteria convert those gnarly space ingredients into more bacteria. So it farms the bacteria on its arms by just kind of waving them around in hydrothermic vents. Of course, you know, since it lives next to hydrothermic vents, it has to be really, really careful and sensitive to changes in, like, temperature and current and shit, because hanging out next to a hydrothermic vent, you can just be vibing 1 second and then, boiled alive the next.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense. I need to find a cave system in the coral zone specifically so I could get some cave sulfur.
The reason I learned about them is because, there is a Pokemon that is based on them called Crabominable, and it's literally a Yeti crab. It is a crab that is also a Yeti.
That's really funny because Magic came out with a card recently called Crabomination. So when I heard that, I was just like, wait a minute, did they fucking take that?
No, Crabominable was like fucking Alola.
No, I
It
mean
was
like
in the DS era.
Did Wizards take that from Pokemon?
Probably.
I wouldn't doubt it, but yeah, go on. Sorry.
But yeah, the reason I find it funny is because the actual real creature is more interesting than the Pokemon. That seems to be a hydrothermic vent. Maybe you'll find some Yeti crabs down there.
Great segue, great segue.
Yeah, like the funky little guy that just vibes and waves his arms in the gnarly, like, hot juice all day is more interesting than a crab that is also a Yeti.
Fucking imagining a fantasy scenario where there's in fact a crab that is also a Yeti, and people just go, "You mean the funny little things that wave their arms?" And they're like, "No, you have no idea." Well, I need your sulfur.
I guess that's also used for the propulsion cannon to just grab those guys and be like, "No, go explode over there."
Go be a little dick elsewhere. I need to exploit you for sulfur. So, we got all that. I'm also drowning.
You should stop that.
It's a real bad habit, I know. That's kind of what happens when you have unlimited power and then just, like, ride the wheel of Samsara, is that you forget that you don't have stuff. Also, uh-oh.
Don't mind me.
Man, we're making a lot of progress. Well, we've made some fair progress at the moment. And I feel like we're about to make a lot more. Dude, let me in. I'm a diver. Don't you believe in divers?
You mean the decorator crab?
That, get the battery, put the copper, wait, the copper? No. Put the copper, the titanium, the gold, the silver, the wiring kit, lithium, and 2 magnetites away for inventory space. And then I build... Oh, I need a titanium. Great. Nice job, jackass. Give me the laser cutter.
Decorator crabs are crabs of several different species belonging to the superfamily Magidae, not all of which are decorators, that use materials from their environment to hide from or ward off predators. Some of them even use anemones as decoration.
We'll bind this to 5. So the laser cutter, despite it sounding... Fucker! You stop that.
Stop biting my sea moth. It's rude.
Now we have the means of actually getting to the ship worth a damn. Because the cutter's one that I've been stuck on. And since we were able to, like, poke our heads into, the purple zone, we got just enough diamonds to do stuff that I'm eagerly waiting for. And we're not gonna get for a while, depending on what, upgrades I get. Because one thing we need to do if I want to continue to, you know, advance along the technological pipeline is I'm going to need to be able to upgrade the crush depth of this vehicle. Wait. Don't I have something for that? I gotta check the
While I'm on the topic of very interesting deep sea animals, have you also heard of the volcano snail?
That's the one that, that's the Pokemon that's hotter than the sun, right?
I mean, I don't know whether or not Mag Cargo is based on it.
Mag Cargo.
Because the real thing, again, is more interesting.
And you say
because
volcano
it's
snail. I think they might have showed that in Dave the Diver, actually.
I think they also showed that in Dredge. That it was one of the things that you could fish up. But volcano snails are interesting because they have a shell made of iron sulfides.
Huh.
Literally a fucking steel type in real life.
So I got a radar signal just now, but I have no means of, like, accessing it. By the way, the message we got a while ago for Pod 4, I think it was. Yeah, this is Pod 4. We got their shit. They're dead.
They appear to be upside down. That is usually not ideal.
Yeah, you kind of don't want to be, you know, the inverse of the gravitational pull that tends to be bad for your bones. Yeah, the lava seal was used in puzzles in Dave the Diver to block thermal vents from, you know, cooking your butthole.
I don't think lava snails do that in real life, but you know what? It's a video game. I'm not gonna split too many hairs.
Remember, this is Dave the Diver, where Godzilla fights Ebihara outside the Infinite Fish Zone.
What? Okay.
There was some Godzilla DLC that was released recently for Davey Diver.
I swear, do you still not hear it?
No. Are you talking about, like, the weird whining of the ship?
No.
Because, like, I don't see our fucking kite.
Just now.
I think I did hear it, but I always attributed that to the ship.
No, that is the sound of a big fish coming to tear your asshole out.
Well, hopefully it won't come anywhere near the ship, because, like, that'd be real bad for us. I vaguely heard it that time, Kawoshi. I'm caught on something.
Maybe I'm just hyper-tuned to hear it because of my fucking thalassophobia. It's just like, ocean, bad, ah!
Honestly, that's a good thing by merit of, your awareness makes you, like, swim a lot safer. Ooh, that is a PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
If we wire cut here... By the way, I should say epilepsy warning for whenever we wire cut.
Turns out we should probably have a welding mask for this.
I know, right? But, you know,
it's fine.
beggars can't be choosers in these scenarios. Go
What's
here.
a little eye strain between friends?
Go here. We could get some black box data. More importantly, get burned alive. But that's not what I'm referring to. If you go over here and navigate a little bit in some... This would scare the shit out of me, honestly.
It already does.
Maybe this is a bad idea. No. We're good? No. Shit. Ah! Welcome to the mech zone. once I get out of this water, I'm very eager to announce our next goal. Let's talk about the
Looking at
prawn
the
suit.
black box signature originating on the other side of the hull breach in this room.
I need 4 scans of it. Which I think we only get here. The only problem is trying to, like, get out of here. Because this room is very squirrely with your ability to leave. Do I still have that fire extinguisher? I do, but not a whole lot of it. Give that to me. You also get a free, module for storing stuff somewhere. And now we can build the prawn suit.
New blueprint.
It's time to start playing Armored Core.
Except we can't, because you need something called aerogel, which is
Oh.
a fucking nightmare to build.
So what you need to do is you need to build a pressure chamber and
I'm glad that you thought the exact same thing I did when I first saw that. So aerogel is a bit of a tough one because the one we need rubies and we need deep sea shroom. It's not deep sea shrooms. It's something else. It's a purple thing that I can't remember the name of. Neither of which we have access to in our current stuff. So sadly, the mecha is a pipe dream. Enamel glass isn't hard, because I think we already have the recipe for that.
oh, you're eating like 5% of your battery every time you like propulse something. You probably should just pick it up and drop it.
Well, it says release is the right click, but it's not releasing.
Oh,
But also, we have this room where, ooh, buddy, we could get some shit.
Hooray!
There's a lot of very nice supplies here that'll help you on the trip back. Admittedly, a lot less than I thought there were. Flashlight, help me out here. I thought there'd be more. I think that might be in other rooms. There's also the cantina, which is, you know, having an absolutely normal one.
Demonetized.
Thank you. Can I drop this? I can. I'll just get a better fire extinguisher.
Man, the singers in here is fire. Are fire. Fuck. Shit. Whatever. You get the joke.
You know what else I get? Poster.
Hey, look, a vending machine.
Oh yeah, chat was fucking talking about that. Did I not scan that yet? Cool.
Awesome.
New blueprint acquired.
I can build something that I can't use because I can't stock it.
Don't worry, the vending machine restock man is going to be here in approximately that's a lot of zeros.
Also, they gotta get past security, which I believe will be a problem.
True.
Can you scan the shelf?
New blueprint acquired.
Highwing is experiencing architecture.
New blueprint acquired.
I can scan this bed?
Architecture!
What the fuck is happening? And yet they won't let me scan the locker.
Acquired.
What is this crap? So we should have this code. The question is where? Scan data. Captain's Terminal 2679. And we're in. Gonna take this poster. I'm gonna get a double bed, apparently.
Wow, the captain gets all the good shit, huh?
I mean, yeah, he's the captain. Many lives stand on his broad shoulder.
Acquired.
Rely on his broad shoulder, but also, wall shelves.
Well, not anymore, they don't.
You could scan so much here. What the fuck?
New blueprint acquired. Integrating new PDA data.
And now we know how to build a rocket.
Unfortunately,
That shit's
building
kinda-
the rocket is kind of a waste of time right now because I have a feeling if we try to go to space, we're just going to blow up.
I kind of want to try. I would love to see what happens if you launched a rocket without being cured and you just explode.
Integrating new PDA data.
Reminds me when you play La Munana 2, went to space and immediately died.
When was that?
I'd be impressed if the game lets
right.
you.
I know now. Ooh. I think I've seen this game on sale.
It's same developers.
Yeah. Just you try to lift off and the AI is like, wait, motherfucker, did you forget something? Beam is the last sequence plate touches made in. Technically, no, because we still had to arc weld something to get in here. Arc
I
weld
mean,
cutter.
the plasma cutter is something that you unlock relatively early, isn't it?
Yes, it's just that the diamonds are hard to get. Wait. No. Am I stupid? Oh, no, wait, no, that's not how this works. That's... There we go.
Wires magically just lift back up.
That's me being psychic. Don't worry. Oh, boy. That's a lot of
That's a
fire.
lot of fire.
Glad we have the same idea. Free battery.
Yeah, we're working on a shared brain cell right now.
The cabins. Got a PDA here. Got this health kit.
Integrating new PDA data.
Sadly, you can't rob the other people's lockers, and that's a real shame, in my opinion.
It's their belongings. They're not yours.
Integrating
Bullshit,
new
they're mine
PDA
now.
data.
Yeah, this is where you'd have to cut open in order to get to the, in order to get there from the other side. But also, hey, we got another funny code while here, and I want to look at that real quick. Open.
Eye string.
And we're back here. Now that we are at a safe oxygenized level, I'd like to be able to open up my PDA without fear of this, like, slowly submerging unconsciously. Case in point. Oh! Ah. Fuck off.
Well,
Look, if it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. Any sane person sees a parasite on their arm, knife, high wing, points gamma radiation at their arm to gravitate someone away from them. Where did we see codes? Lab access. If you need to tweak your equipment, please use the mod station in the forward section or retrieve pre-configured equipment from the lab next door to the data coil. Okay, so this is where we were a while ago. But I really don't feel like going through that pipe network again. That one kind of scared me in a way that I wasn't quite... I didn't quite realize I was afraid of.
You don't like that screensaver, huh?
It was basically being both in an enclosed space and underwater that made me go, oh fuck, am I gonna die here?
Thalassoclaustrophobia.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is weird, because I typically like enclosed spaces. But that one I was just like, I had this weird, like, thing I liked to do as a kid. In that I used to just like being in between my mattress and bed spring. Something about the pressure was very cozy to me. So chat, since we all know I have such a stellar memory, 6483 is what I need to remember.
Maybe you should try one of those weighted blankets.
Maybe, honestly, but like, wouldn't those be hot in the summer?
I guess. I think you can get ones that are light. I'm not sure.
Ah, yes, my light heavy blanket.
Okay, light as in breathable and not retaining heat. Heavy as in weight.
Open up. I don't think I've been in this room, actually. What's in here?
Science?
Science! There's equipment here that doesn't function, so what's the point? Some water.
Corruption was detected on your PDA. Your technology blueprints have been updated.
Wait, we could get the
Sorry,
repulsion
what?
cannon again, even though we need the repulsion cannon again in here? Hello?
Maybe it gave you an upgrade to it.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, that'd be interesting, actually. Where is this? It's a place to get oxygen, but... Is there anything useful here?
Try scanning the things in here?
Can't scan this stuff.
Big shelf is a no.
Can't get the arm. Can't get the desk.
What do you mean we can't just put a cool robot arm in our base?
I
Who
know,
cares if
right?
it's not gonna do anything for us? It's a cool robot arm.
It's the thing I like, and you won't let me have it! Oh no, I
You
don't
can
want that.
customize your robot.
That's a bad collision there. Apparently we got a lot of recipes, actually. Neptune launch platformer, repulsion oh, you're right, it is updated propulsion gun. The floodlights are one we got a while ago. Composite plant. And then all the wonderful living arrangements I scanned. Well, I think this is a worthwhile endeavor.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So now our goal is basically find a way to modify the sea moth. I was gonna call it the snowbird. And that's one where I'm wondering where we're gonna get stuff, because while the sea moth is a really wonderful device for driving at accelerated speeds underwater without fear of, drowning, it doesn't really go quite that deep yet. Also, I should clear this recipe bar of mine. Hiya.
I don't know. Maybe you should explore some new areas now that you've got a mobile source of air.
Yeah. Like, it's only 200, but that's like 200 that we could start deep from and go somewhere. Hang on. Oh, well, fucking whatever. Free titanium.
It's free titanium. You can just take it.
No one's gonna stop
is the-
you. Well, I
How's
know.
the saying?
What's up?
Oh,
How's the saying? Do not look at a horse gif on the mouth.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. The implication being, if you question it, you will be bit. When I put robot arms on the sea moth and outlaw star this bitch, that's what we're saying. Little
I
baby.
mean, I'm perfectly happy to outlaw star this bitch. That means we get the hot alien cat girls.
I see. I mean, it makes a lot of sense in retrospect.
What?
I didn't realize you were an Aisha Clan fan, but and then, like I said, in retrospect, it makes so much sense.
What is that supposed to mean, huh?
It's not implying anything, I just didn't realize it. It's just a moment. It's that moment where somebody says something and you think, really? Oh wait, no, duh. I don't know, I'm more partial to, like, angry bitches with eye patches, personally. That have a nuclear device in their jaw.
Yeah, you know what? Understandable.
God, power move of that gal to be like, in between incarceration and oblivion, I choose death. Because I get to take you with me.
Lord Tyrion, there is actually an example of that. There are creatures. I mean, it's just like the fucking, like, something that's really, really toxic if you eat it. Sure, the individual's gonna die. But that thing that ate the extremely toxic frog is gonna know not to do that again if it lives.
Okay. Back home, sweet home, in our little shoebox apartment under the sea.
So yeah, the exploding fish. Like, a stalker tries to bite an exploding fish, gets its jaw blowed off, and then the other stalkers are like, "Oh, we better not be like that asshole."
Message. Have we found 12 yet? Well, funny story about that.
Uploaded to PDA.
Yeah, I guess not if it's turbo fucked like that.
Let's deposit some stuff. And battery. Also, let's play with our new toys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Well, first off, we could put the Argos.
You need to build a shelf to put it on, I think.
I disagree, Tiger. If I could just angle it right, it should work, because I've done this before. Yep, for a split second and we were able to do it. It's just weird because of my angle. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. That gunpla that I fucking painted and everything. Me. I totally didn't steal it from the captain's quarters.
So we're reaching the delusion part of the isolation madness now, I see.
Oh, absolutely. And now we can just poster up our place.
Oh.
You don't ever need to do this, but I like that you can, especially with this poster. Also, if you can't already tell, my obsession, my drive for existing, my baby. Oh, I want you so bad. I have 2 posters of it. This is insanity.
Mm-hmm. Look, I'm not going to judge your taste in decor. I would have chosen like big booby lady, but
Look,
different strokes, different folks.
Look, I would also agree, but we're kind of limited in functions in, you know, the ocean. Give me my melons.
Speaking of big booby ladies.
Alright. Properly fed and everything. We have an objective to go to, but it's like far away. Did we get any? Oh, I still have one more poster.
Clearly that's what the mods are for then.
What's that?
Wandering Spell Sword. Changing the posters.
Yeah, absolutely. We also got hella supplies. We got food, we got bottles of water. Also, I should take one thing to note that I never actually looked at. There is another bottle of water that you can get, but it requires salt, which is a little tricky to get, but I should probably be building that here, because...
You picked up some salt earlier, didn't you?
Yeah, I picked up a lot of salt, so maybe it's not so bad out here. And it gives you a lot more water than just, you know, squeezing a fish for water.
Hello, Gispen.
Hello, Spent. Okay. 1,700 meters that away. Oh, I forgot to check something, actually. Because I know we picked up another mod, in the Argosy. I just have to figure out which one. Because, A, we got, like, a little bit of trunk space for the sea moth. I know we picked up another one. Or... didn't? Wait, is it back at the escape pod? Hang on. Yeah, just the diver taking the fish and wringing it out like a sponge. Give me your water, you little asshole.
Gross fish juice.
God, now that we have the sea moth, I just have this funny mental image of us trying to be in the fucking sea moth and getting crowded.
If I wasn't doing something else, I think that's what I would work on now.
Alright, is there anything here? Oh, there's a lot of batteries. There was a diamond. I'm an asshole. There was so much I could have saved time there. There we go. I knew we had one. That's why I was baffled. I was like, I don't remember this being, like, tricky to get into. What? Seamoth, where are your mods? There you are. Yeah, now Crushed Depth is a whopping 300 meters. Woohoo!
I mean,
it's more
it's
than
a lot
what
better
we
than
have.
what it was.
I know, practically speaking, you're using membranes from the fish to make disposable filters to purify the water, but wringing the fish out like a rag is funnier. Another funny mental image of us just wringing out fishes, saying, there's gotta be a better way.
Now it's like I'm imagining a fucking infomercial. Are you tired of wringing out fish to get potable water in your crash-landed oasis?
It's life
There's
hard.
gotta be a better way.
Well, now there is. It's chlorine. It's bleach. Drink it. Because I forgot to point out the funny thing about that recipe I showed you all. You're making bleach to make potable water.
Bang, bang, bang! And then Spot goes like new.
Yeah.
Sea truck. This isn't sea trucking yet. This is more like sea road trip. Oh, wait.
Stuck in the middle with you.
Let's surface a little bit. Oh! There's a mushroom forest near the Argosy. Wait, wasn't there something a lot more alarming near here? I should get close to walls. Also, I saw something.
Hello, Deathmaster.
Oh, hey, Death. Sorry for no raid notification. I had to turn it off because it was fucking with the stream UI.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency
I got the shout out.
decreased.
Thank you, thank you. Also, if you notice the shadow there, our character has a faux hawk.
Wow.
Ooh, power transmitter fragment. That's kind of important, actually.
New blueprint acquired.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, let's see if we can, like, navigate this place without crashing into things. Because one flaw about the sea moth is that it is quite not durable. Like,
I mean, moths are not necessarily famous for their durability.
because like we crashed into a fish and lost 8 durability on our car. Sorry, I just saw a wreck out there that's very attractive. Also, this
Ooh, push balls.
Ooh, yeah, huh? Look at this shit. This is a biome we haven't seen before. I also don't know what's out here. Outside, you know, looking like we're in a Spencer's gift store.
Well, I saw like some kind of eel.
Yeah, I saw that too, but I thought that was like weird particles in the ocean. I parked the sea moth outside a wreck and Bone Boys trash it. Oh yeah, they're
Oh,
little...
that's the eel deal right there.
Ah, yeah. There's the jerk. He's camping right outside the pod. One thing that's like low key good.
I don't think that was a Reaper Leviathan scream. I think that was probably just a shark.
Oxygen efficiency.
I hope
greatly
you're right.
decreased.
But one thing I low key like about the moth is that it's way better lighting for your
Detecting
dives.
volcanic activity and several unusual.
Well, they're fucking dead.
Integrating new PDA data deeper.
Shocker.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, ow. You cocksucker. That pod didn't have anything for us, huh? We did get a, we got signal. So I'm gonna
Nothing except electrocution.
get nothing except my bones.
I don't know if electrocution hurts your bones. I think it hurts the everything else.
Alongside it. But like, if it's burning, if it's sending a burning course of electricity, you buddy. Ooh, that was some driving, right? If it's sending a burning arc of electricity through your body, imagine it's also burning your bones.
I mean, quite frankly, your bones are probably your least concern.
Yeah.
If you're being electrocuted.
If the bones are being burnt, odds are other stuff is too, and you're already not having a pleasant time. I just like mentioning my bones.
Because it's all you have, huh?
Yeah. And we saw something out here that I want to hope to find a little bit more of. You could find, whole research for the Cyclops out here. And since we saw it here today, I have to bring it up to you all. The Cyclops is space trucking, and I love it.
Egg.
We could grab that egg, but I don't want to kidnap babies yet.
Babies.
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 I'm gonna troll around this little forest here a little bit. And crash into things incessantly. I do like the sea moth though. It's a very pleasant thing to be in. Makes a very nice noise too. Now you may think, wow, Wang, you're either very good or very bad at driving. Both may be applicable. I don't know, I'm not psychic. When we get the Cyclops, that opinion might change.
I just think you're very mid at driving.
That somehow stings more. I have no strong opinions about how you drive. Aw. Is that something? That is a very important something, yes. Mod station.
Very important, Douglas.
What are you? Ooh. I don't have the bridge fragment yet. Interesting. Don't. Damn you, animals.
The animals are not on your side.
Yeah, the moment you get the sea moth, you suddenly realize just how often, like, the ocean has a very, primal need to crash itself into my fucking windshield.
They don't know what a car is. They need to learn fear.
It's like I'm surrounded by ocean deer. Lack of a
Ocean deer, a very strange cousin of John Deere.
or Yane deer. I actually liked the Cyclops a lot when I first played it, just because it's got a lot of versatility to it. It's just, I'm deathly afraid of driving it, for reasons you're seeing right now. Fuck off. No. Oh, you little bitch. Maybe I should make myself, scarce. I was about to say sparse, but that would make no sense.
It's pronounced sparse, you fucking Philistine!
Don't you mean Philistine?
I'll file your steins.
Ooh, moon pool fragment. I want this so bad.
Yes, you do.
We are not leaving this area until I get the other half. I'm drooling at the thought of it.
I am fuming at the thought.
No. No, there are, You gotta have a certain outfit for me to be like that. I don't feel that way towards mechs.
You could've fooled me.
God, does anyone still have Highwing Waifu .jpg? Like, TPR and Char are still here, right? They probably have that shit. It is like the most directed bullet aimed at my face. I will say this about the Cyclops since we're talking about it, since it's topical. It says a lot about the moth, that the Cyclops lets you bring the moth along. But also, out of the three vehicles that we know about, I would argue the moth is my least favorite. Not that I'm saying it's bad, it's just that the other two options are a lot cooler in my opinion.
Huh, that was a sparkly fish.
¿Qué pasó?
There was a, I think it was a peeper or something. It had sparkles or something.
I must have missed it or ran over it. Probably the
I don't
latter.
think you ran over it. I mean, we've seen how unobservant you are, so it's fine.
Yeah, honestly. Which is wild that my best D&D character is a perception-based character.
Is that like playing a charisma-based character when you're a real-life, like, absolute nerdlinger?
I don't know about that, because you could be a nerd IRL and still be, you know, amicable with people. I feel like I feel like it'd be if, you know, playing a charisma-based character when you're a fucking asshole IRL.
Okay, well, that's still, like, an issue, because, like, if you're playing a charisma-based character where you're expected, like, to give grand speeches or something, and you're not good at public speaking.
Okay, wait. You got me there.
Egg.
I can't scan the gigantic egg. What is this?
Oh, did you scan that, like, whatever the hell that thing is?
No, I also didn't scan the tree mushroom. I was right, they are mushrooms!
What? You know what? I'm not gonna question
When
it.
you called
I
it-
cannot tell you.
When you call it reef coral, I was like, I had some doubts. I was like, why did I think it was a mushroom? Jelly ray. Inedible. Light sensitive, luminous body. I believe these are herbivores too.
I don't know enough about mushrooms to tell you whether or not there are any aquatic ones. I cannot teach you about the mushrooms.
All I can say is that mushrooms don't play by the rules. So there is a chance that there could be ocean mushrooms. But remember, we're on an alien planet. Logic goes out the window when you consider that.
I guess.
Also, man, you could really tell that I'm fucking fiending for what is ostensibly my underwater garage.
Highwaying on his dad arc, I see.
I've been on it for a while. I've been, like, watching a lot of YouTube videos about, you know, DIY crafting and wilderness survival.
Okay, to be fair, like, being able to do shit around the house is just a useful skill, regardless of whether or not you're a dad.
Yeah, fair. Just this mental image of me fucking pulling deer out of my car. That's what this feels like. Every day I go out for a drive and 18 deer crashing in my car. What is this? Oh, where the fuck is that other moon pool?
Okay, if 18 deer crashed into your car, you wouldn't have a car anymore.
Yeah, right. God, that Mythbusters episode about crashing into a moose put the fear in me about moose. I did not realize they were 1,700 pounds.
Yeah, don't fuck with moose.
Yeah. I did not realize that the only known natural predator of moose are killer whales. The only thing capable of stopping a moose is the ocean. So I think I saw what you were talking about just now. Or not? Also, what is that?
It's a peeper.
It's a hull fragment.
Oh, you meant the thing next to the peeper.
Yeah, the inorganic substance.
Acquired.
Meh. My car. Is that a thing?
Might be.
Yes! Yes! Time to go!
New blueprint acquired.
Because while getting the Cyclops research ahead of time would be nice, we're not going to be able to build it with what we have. The moon pool, though, yeah, buddy! That shit's lit. That is going to solve the problem I initially had with the moon pool. Or, the moon pool? Hello? My car.
The Seamoth?
Yes. In that, hey, how the fuck am I supposed to charge this? Because we're almost at half battery, and I don't exactly have a way to charge the pod. Also, maybe...
What, you mean you don't just have a bunch of gasoline that you can shove into it?
No, I don't keep gasoline in plastic bags, Tiger. Which is becoming a yearly trend in America, and I don't know how to feel about that.
That's terrifying.
Where it's just like, oh no, the gas prices are rising, time to be a hoarder. Oh, why did the bag pop in my trunk?
That seems like a terrible idea.
It is. A lot of people almost suffocate from the fumes and or spill stuff in their trunk because of it. Because A, they're worried that they're gonna have to pay for more money. They're gonna pay $1 more for gas. Big whoop. And B, they do this but don't go through the effort of being an actual prepper and getting, you know, a jerry can or 5.
5?
You know,
Right.
preppers. Like, if you're gonna be prepper, don't fucking skip out it. You're gonna.
I thought you were like listing off a thing and then like.
No. My statement is if you're gonna be a prepper, you're gonna have 5 jerry cans and actually be a proper prepper, not this like saran wrap bag shit. But yeah, we're in June, nearing July, so you might start hearing stories about that on the news.
Oh boy.
Where's my house? Did I get lost again?
Maybe you should have put a beacon next to it, huh?
Maybe. We have not shown that yet, but it's a very useful tool. But, fuck that, Tiger. I'm gonna build my garage first. Though we might also have a slight problem with the garage if I'm looking at the house, right? Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
New house expansion project. Oh, I gotta go back to that fucking mushroom forest again. Or the one here. Alien containment, hello? Thermal plant, we still haven't gotten that either. Moon pool, I need 20 titanium, but also lube and lead. That being said, I think we actually have a fair bit of titanium in storage. Moshi moshi, highway desu.
This is Life Pod 7. Coordinates attached. Pod is structurally sound, but the fabricator's bust. Requesting assistance. 7 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission
That man's
origin
dead.
recorded to data bank.
Highwing, are you muted?
Hi, I am. What's up? What was I saying? Fuck.
I mean, I couldn't fucking tell you, could I?
Nah, you sure couldn't. Yeah, I just realized I'm muted because I was trying not to fart on mic. I feel like the route to the garage might be blocked. B, we have a slight problem in that I think I'm 1 titanium short of the 20 titanium I need.
There's also another problem, but I'm going to let you blunder into it. It'll be funny.
For what we're building?
I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
What am I?
Don't tell him, chat.
What am I missing? If that's the case,
Don't worry about it.
you say that. Oh right, we don't have the titanium. No wait, no. We do, just not in here. I just have to put this in the garage. Ooh, Subnautica 2 with co-op would be kind of fucking cool, honestly. Chat, you're I'm a little worried now. Like, what the fuck am I missing?
Don't worry about it. Smile.
You stop that, mischievous creature of the night.
I could just be saying this just to make you paranoid for no reason.
What the fuck are you on about? There's no threats on the horizon. Well, can't wait to go a couple minutes without realizing it. Also, I should scan this because the game keeps telling me to. Scan the nodules. Scan the lube. Learn how to print 55 tons of lube. What is this devious creature trying to get at me
Passing
with.
100
Dubious little creature getting up to mischief. This is no good.
Ironically, yes. This is a mental image of you just like steepled fingers smiling behind me. I'm just like, what are
Look,
you?
now I get to be those who know.
The thing is, I know too, but I feel like I'm missing something of like situational awareness and it's bothering me.
You just keep doing what you're doing.
Inventory full. What the fuck? Oh, I guess it is, huh, game. Fucker. Isn't WD-40 mineral oil?
That sounds wrong, but I don't know enough to call you on it. So.
I might be, because like I'm just like I'm wrong because I get information from the internet that is strange. Lubricant. Titanium. Ignot. But we're not quite there with the titanium.
Ignatz is a pretty forgettable unit in Fire Emblem Three Houses, honestly.
What house is he
Like-
in?
Golden Deer. I mean,
Oh, no, I play Golden Deer. Why is that name so familiar? Who's Ignatz? Fuck.
blonde glasses
Oh,
guy, the nerd.
I had high hopes for him, but yeah, he ultimately is a nothing burger.
Yeah, he's mostly just. He's that unfortunate archetype of archer that doesn't have any fucking strength or skill, so they're not any good.
He has one cool moment in like the second arc of the game when you're getting rescued and he's just like off in the distance sniping.
I feel like he probably has a really interesting character arc because he's supposed to be like an artist and shit like that. But unfortunately, he's a terrible unit, so I never used him.
I might have to put the garage on the other side because I think my garden is blocking the garage.
Probably.
Also, I should also look into something else. I need a little bit more titanium. But also, what are you smiling about?
Don't worry about it. You're worrying about it. Stop that.
Well, when you point it out, it's hard not to. The main reason why I'm specifically making like little eye corridors in order to do that is that if you just directly connect building to building, for some stupid reason you can't connect the bulkheads. And I'm gonna want to have bulkheads later. You know, for reasons. I could also make eyeglass compartment walls, but that feels like a recipe for fucking disaster. I also don't know why chat is saying I should use foundation, because I've never needed foundation, honestly. Oh, I think I see the need for foundation now.
Oh, you figured it out, did you?
Oh, is that what it was? I've never had the need for it before is the thing, because like... Oh, I need more titanium. Oh, did I use the fucking lead? Well, thankfully I have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, the moon pool would have definitely taken you below 0 base integrity.
See, the thing is, I had other things to do that with, and I never needed it. I could just put foundation wherever and it contributes to the base. Don't worry about it. This is just aesthetically pleasing to me.
I was going to say nothing because I wanted to see you attach the moon pool and then watch your base implode. It would have been funny.
I never knew that because I've never had the experience of needing that. That is very funny, you're right. That would have been peak content.
And now you know why I didn't say anything.
Oh,
Yep,
shit.
-5. That definitely would have,
That would have snapped my
that
base
would have
down
done it.
That would have snapped my base down the middle, yeah.
Welcome aboard,
Thank you, Foundation, for teaching me about, structural integrity. The structural integrity that a psychopath would use. But here is the moon pool. It does a lot.
After weeks without human contact, it is normal to experience psychological discomfort. Research indicates symptoms may be partly alleviated by adopting a pet or anthropomorphizing an inanimate object.
I am debating repositioning the sea pool, because, just because of where I jump out and how it's kind of frustrating to me. But yeah, now we have a garage. The big boost about the garage, this is recharging the car.
Mm-hmm.
It's very useful. Exterior modules. Bulkhead. I believe that also adds reinforce to the building.
It sure does. That's probably why you didn't have any issues with it before, because if you just built bulkheads between every room, then...
I didn't.
Oh.
I'll show you what I used. I used reinforcement.
Yeah.
Like, that is what I use, personally, but that cuts off, growth potential to your building, so you really don't want to do that unless absolutely necessary.
Or if you just don't ever plan on putting a corridor there.
How aesthetic do we want our place to be, is the question. Because I could also make room partitions.
I don't know, this giant, like, empty room is kind of giving me bad vibes.
Oh, you don't like the studio apartment?
I fucking hate it.
Well, we could change that. Let's get some partitions going.
At least it's not like the fucking, like, reverse panopticon apartment.
Oh, it also adds structure. Fuck it.
Oh, that's actually nice.
Though I'm, out of titanium. So now we just have, like, a weird corner room. Do I still have titanium? I do not. This feels like a really lame office design, I'm not gonna lie. Just look at it's like, oh, we're trying to jail away the reactor. It's got bad vibes, man. Speaking of reactor,
sometimes I see the fish in there.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. No, there's no fish there. Don't worry about it. That's just kelp. I'm making a Wolfenstein 3D level.
So I'm pretty sure, like, I've never shared this story on here. Or anywhere, for that matter. But when I was a kid, like, I'm talking, like, fucking, like, first grade sort of kid.
It's like 6
I went
years
to a
old.
science camp because I really liked science, because I liked Magic School Bus, because I was a kid. I was
Yeah.
6. And one of the things they had us do at the science camp was a dissection of a fish.
Oh no.
And that experience traumatized me because, like, not only because of the horrible smell of formaldehyde, but
not a
also,
good
like,
smell.
just the dead eyes of the fish staring back at me as I
Oh.
poked into its brain, and I just felt horrible.
Did I ever tell you the story? I'm pretty sure I told this on stream, but I don't know if I told you this story, Tiger, of my first experience dissecting something in college.
I don't actually know how young I was that we did that dissection, but I remember just, like, having to leave the room crying.
Because, like, my first experience was dissecting was in high school, but we did a frog, and frogs are just like, eh. But, like, in college...
I would have cried if we dissected a frog, too, to be fair.
I don't think I ever dissected anything.
But, like...
I think I would have to, like, ask my parents or something how young I was. because it was pretty young. Like, it was not like a high school setting.
The big thing though is in college, I had to dissect a cat, like a preserved cat.
Oh no!
And it was a little.
I would cry now if I had to dissect a cat.
Oh, it's only gonna get worse because who, buddy, did I get the grand prize of cat dissections? Because I cut that cat open and I was treated to a big old tumor.
Oh no!
I just cut it open. I saw this like big lump. I'm like, Professor, what is that? And they're like, nothing natural, I assure you. And I just sat there like, I ain't fucking touching that.
Well, that is not an alarming thing at all to tell your student, huh?
How much salt I have at home. I might be overreacting with this like acquisition of materials. Did I leave the car at home? I did. No wonder I'm running low on oxygen.
Oh, at least you know where home is now.
Oh yeah, that's the thing we gotta do, huh? I was mainly looking for titanium through ship fragments. Also, I should pick up some salt while I'm here. Hiya.
Also, you should probably look at your oxygen level.
Oh, I'll be fine. I'm near the house. I'm gonna be heaving in misery later, but I'll be fine.
It's only a little bit of asphyxiation. It's fine.
Tiger, I just had a realization. Were you waiting for me to do the unreinforced moon pull and then just watch it snap at the ankle and fall down?
No. So what? I mean, if you take out one of the foundations, you can actually see what happens. And I'll tell you now, it doesn't destroy your house. There are consequences, but they're not that disastrous.
Wait, coral tube sample. Oh, I'm.
Or if you already know what the consequences are, then I'll just say it.
I know what happens when you when something hits your base painfully, but I don't know what happens if you under reinforce your base.
Then go outside and take out one of the foundations.
I think I'm good. I think I can live without that knowledge. So feel free to explain it.
Fine. It just fills the place with water, like fish ears appear in the walls, and you have to repair them, and also, you know, reinforce the base so they stop showing up. And then after you do that, it starts draining out the water.
Yeah, that's what happens when something hits the place as well.
All systems online.
Tube coral is what I'm looking for. And then eventually I'll make the beacon when I, you know, get my head out of my ass. But
it would have been so funny.
Well, I do have a story to, you know, replace that lack of humor in that of how I learned that bulkheads are very healthy for your base. In that the moment I got the Cyclops, I took it for a spin, but I took a sharp turn and I clipped my house, and it's like, oh, okay, the ship's fine. That's cool. I didn't damage anything. I park the car just outside, dive in, go to my base. Why is everything flooded? And that was when I realized, oh, A, reinforced is healthy, B, I'm gonna have to do a lot of repairs on the house. Where's the coral tube, damn it? There you are, you little bastard. The convenient thing about my personal file is that I had parked just above, like I put my base just above one of those, so like, if I ever needed fresh water, I could just like eject down and get some. Hey, now that we have a proper sea moth that could dive to depths heretofore unknown, you want to check out the fucking purple zone again?
The Orpal zone? Well,
Yeah.
It is getting to be like 10 o'clock.
This will be quick, don't worry. Aw, you little bastard. So that's what those sharks do? They love breaking their teeth on metal so they could shed their teeth. So oftentimes they steal titanium shards, but more than often they'll steal your cameras. It's also why they bite my boat. Also, man, I'm loving the look of the base now. It has like a weird, like, supervillain base vibe to it, you know? Meanwhile, at the Legion of Evil, it's 3 of us chuckling over boobs. Cameras getting stolen is incredibly funny. I can share in that enjoyment. Why do I need titanium though? Time to drink bleach, chat.
You also need like a grand foyer with like a big staircase and like a statue of yourself in gold.
Ooh, that'd be really good. It'd be something useful for gold, because I feel like gold oftentimes doesn't really feel like it's used all that much.
What am I going to do with all of this useless gold?
Right. Are the melons ready? No. They're merely B-cup at the moment. I was gonna get titanium for something, but I forgot what.
You know, I was gonna hold off on the joke that time, but you made it for me.
It's what I'm here for, pal. I could get around to finally making the compass so I can know where north is.
You can also finally get around to making a beacon so you know where your house
That's
is.
what I'm missing, thank you. What do I need for the beacon? We already got it.
Be gone, be off. It's weird when survival games, well, it's weird to me specifically when survival games have their recipes balanced around how useful it is versus how easy or hard it would be to make in real life.
Right. So we got the beacon and we got the compass. Compass automatically equips, so like I can tell where north is in my HUD. A little extra table coral, but like when we get extra salt, I can just, you know, consume that. Put those materials away. Have a wealth of food. Put these away. Put this away. Hotbar that to 1. What are we calling our home? I know what we could call it.
Casa de Fuckhead?
No. No, you stop that game.
Ah, yes, the trauma center. You know what? I agree. I like it. Also, dismiss your pinned recipe.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
It's bothering me.
See, you said the forbidden words. Now I must menace you.
I can bother you back. I've shown the capacity.
Well.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Well, first off, the cool thing about the ship is while the garage recharges your boat, it doesn't repair it. And the stupid thing that I hate is that I can't repair it while it's docked. It's completely
Really?
asinine. So
I thought you could.
I've tried it before and it never happens. So I have to just be
Weird.
like, well, fuck it. Guess I'll just exit out of the garage and repair it. But supposedly there is a structure in here, and I'm just gonna go there. Because I feel like it'd be a great way to end the stream with floating rocks. Why is that rock floating? Well, it's descending, so fucking whatevs. You also gotta be kind of careful around here because of those guys. They live in the mushrooms, man.
Are they what's making that terrible noise?
Yes. Is this the direction I want to go in? I don't think so, honestly. Nope, it is. So, there is a base here. that we have been alluded to in one of the notes on the island. But you gotta be careful because there are 3 lampreys here, and they love nipping at your fucking butthole. So I'm gonna park right here.
From what I saw, they have saber teeth, not lamprey mouths.
Oxygen
Oh, really?
efficiency
Huh.
decreased.
And now we're gonna
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
see that right there?
Ooh, jellyfish. Ooh, jellyfish.
Pretty, right? I
Is
want to
there
scan this. Come on. Water filtration system. Very expensive, Douglas.
Very expensive.
The Droopy Stinger.
Integrate new PDA data.
Oh, wow, I'm already out of oxygen. Out of here. I gotta look at my recipes real quick. I'm wondering something. That might make this excursion a little bit more difficult if I'm depleting oxygen that hard.
Is there like a bigger air tank that you can make, or?
There is, but I don't know if I have it. No, I don't. Because we have this equipped right now. And there should be a higher tier, but we don't have it yet. You should be able to repair it while it's docked. I'll check when we're done here. I might just be doing it wrong, as I want to do.
Look, General Tank. I understand why it's balanced that way, but it annoys me because I'm a pedant.
Thermal plant fragment. Oh yeah, baby. It's a shame that I don't think we're near any thermal plants. Well, not thermal plants, but what? Mod station. Gimme. Why can I enter the building through here?
Blueprint acquired.
Oh, you built this base to be an asshole. Spotlight? I didn't know I could build this. I'm learning so much today. You know,
You
maybe I
learned how to
should,
be in the spotlight.
Acquired.
maybe I should park it a little closer.
Maybe.
This is getting a little annoying. My inability to breathe and operate like a functioning person. Nuclear reactor? That sounds dangerous.
Hmm.
I need only one of that's only one of 3 though.
Nuclear reactors are only dangerous if you don't know how to handle them.
Or if you're an ultra capitalist that shirks at the idea of safe buildings. PDA.
Integrating new
That was loud.
PDA data.
Yep, it always is. Oh no.
You've been stung good.
I got stung by the goo. I should get out of here, honestly.
I think that actually like depleted your oxygen pretty good too.
Yep, it sure did.
30 seconds.
So what happens when you run out of health?
I need
You're
I need a
in
minute
trouble.
to focus.
Oxygen.
I got stuck on the door frame and it really fucking blowed.
And safe.
I was actually legitimately scared there. Mainly because I got stuck on the stupid fucking door.
That
frame.
would have been a real bullshit place to die too, because then you have to basically just make a new Seamoth.
Yeah, I have to build a Seamoth to get the Seamoth, and then I don't know what to do with the second Seamoth, and it just sits there in the garage, worthless.
Run it into one of the eels.
Just break it, fucking whatever. Ooh, ultra high capacity tank. Hell yeah, baby.
Ooh.
Blueprint acquired.
That was worth the trip.
New PDA data.
And now we have to continue to play with fire, says Wang.
I don't know, we're underwater. It's pretty hard for any fire to be around.
Okay, we're good. Didn't I get the ultra higher capacity tank? Oh, it's in the mod station, that's why, along with the heat knife. But yeah, let's listen to some logs. Specifically, Degassi Survivor. You want this while we
I thought
work.
it might get claustrophobic living underwater. Father feels it is. He'd tell me it was childish, but I stare out of the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close. Back on the island, I wouldn't have believed the creatures that live down here. The fish, they glow. There's one that's 90% eyeball. Snakes twice the length of a habitat compartment. Certainly, it's not all friendly. Most of the plant life is toxic. Learned that the hard way. But I've managed to coax some marble melons into growing indoors. And when they don't cover our dietary needs, well, we eat the fish themselves. It's a bit gross, but it's nothing they wouldn't do. I've been attempting to document my findings. Father approves. He says understanding is power. That the more we know about this planet, the more we can use it to our advantage.
The more we can exploit
I'm just
it.
doing it because it's fun. It's not easy without proper equipment and network access, but the old-fashioned way, observing, taking notes, testing theories, shows me the world in a way a spectroscopic analysis never could. Lately, I've been watching the crab snakes. They ambush their prey as it tries to feed on the mushrooms they hide in. What they don't eat
Okay.
settles on the seabed, which fertilizes the mushrooms, which feeds the herbivores, and so the chain continues. Co-evolution. gets
Welcome
full of
aboard,
fuzzies.
Captain.
Co-evolution gives me the
Biologists.
fuzzies.
Biologists, people.
We want now, Stalker. Well, this is a good one for like context.
Something incredible just happened. Since we're down here, I had this plan to build equipment and study the life forms we were encountering, but I didn't have enough enameled glass. So, I started looking for a natural substrate that would strengthen the glass we have, and those stalker teeth we've been finding fit the bill. Only, well, we needed more. That's when Marguerite got interested. She actually listened to me, more than I can say for Father, and I worked up the courage to talk about my more tentative theories. When I told her they were attracted to metal deposits, that their teeth get dislodged when they pick them up, her eyes narrowed and she dashed out of the room. 3 hours later, she came back, her pack loaded down with stalker teeth. I asked her about it. She shrugged and said my theories were good. Said she had the meeting out of the palm of her hand. I think she meant it literally. She is incredible. She went out to the kelp forest armed with just a heat blade and went fin to fin with a pack of stalkers. On the one hand, that is
That
the
seems a
coolest
bit
thing I've
excessive.
ever heard. On the other, well, I hope the stalkers didn't come off worse than Marguerite did. She had a huge gash on her forearm. I don't think things went as smoothly as she made out. And what's the point in surviving here if we have to kill everything that makes it so wonderful? I wish I knew more about these animals, but Father won't let me leave the habitat. Maybe with all this glass, we could build a containment unit and get up close to them.
Containment unit. Okay, so while I was doing that, I basically built the room partition. It makes our studio apartment into more of like, you know, a single bedroom apartment, you know. Gives a nice look, and we can like move the posters around. But the big thing I want to do is
You don't have a bedroom yet.
I'm gonna move the grow bed here because I want to be able to use this portion later for something that I ultimately don't need, but super want, because in practice it bugged the shit out of me in that I'm gonna need a second garage. Also, I should be showing the last log, the one that's actually important to the plot of this game. Deeper.
We're already 200 meters below sea level. You want to go deeper?
Look around us, Chief. Water leaking through the hull, water outside the hatch. We're drowning real slow. If rescue arrives, whatever shot us down, it's gonna do it again and again until it's shut off. You see an off switch around here, Chief?
Why would it any more likely be half a kilometer down?
Your kid found something on the scanner. There's something down there. Something that shouldn't be.
You're mad.
I'm going all the same, and I've an idea you two are gonna follow. But if you do, be mindful. Your authority stops at sea level.
So, the long and short of that is, because I'm pretty sure my my scanner was kind of bunking that, there is something deeper, and Paula and Marguerite really wants to go down there, but the captain doesn't. So, authority is starting to fall apart for the what are they called? For the Degassi team. And while, you know, the kids' ambitions are very romantic and idealistic, practically it's kind of straining the team, because some people are seeing it as an opportunity rather than, you know, a problem. Bless you. But yeah, Tiger also mentioned a good point. I don't have a bedroom.
You sleep on the floor.
I need fiber mesh.
Our protagonist has not had a single good night's sleep this whole time.
I've been sleeping in the sea moth this whole time.
You just got the sea moth.
This whole time.
Hmm.
Fiber mesh, I need 2 creepvine samples. This is actually a pretty nice place to base, just because it's so close to a lot of things that we need. Nope. I think I know just where to put the bed. Let's go for a double. I am very leggy after all. And just to adjust things wait. No. Oh no, am I stupid?
It may be stupid.
You might be.
Unironically, though.
What did you forget?
Well, first off, get some posters in my bedroom.
You can gaze lovingly at the prawn suit while you go to sleep.
I'm glad you caught that, but also, I should put this here. Yeah, that's great. What else is there? What else can I put? I can think of that later for decor. But, there's a sleep function.
Hawk shoe.
I didn't know about this. This whole time I was going, man, I sure wish I could just not have to deal with night dives. And apparently, we can.
You didn't have to.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But yeah, now we have a nice little, like, corner bedroom for our... This is way bigger than a studio apartment, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real. You can make the apartment as big as you want.
Oh yeah, this is our house. Oh, I wish I had more quartz. I would absolutely make an aquarium. What funny business can we put here? Ooh. Oh, right, aerogel. Ugh. That's gonna be such a stopgap.
That's not the right word.
kind of is because it's a stop.
No, a stopgap is a stopgap measure, something that you use
Oh,
to
yeah.
temporarily solve a problem before you get a permanent solution. You're thinking of a bottleneck.
That's it. That's gonna bottleneck us for a bit. I don't quite know what else we need right now. I kind of want to set some goals before we call it a day for the stream. I just have to figure out what. Because what do we have?
Just call it Venezia.
Yeah, this is what we need. Modification station is the big important one. We got the radio. We got the charge station. What else do we need? I guess we could also go looking for the Cyclops blueprints next time too. But I feel like the mod station is definitely what we need because I need that ultra capacity tank. I also want the prawn suit, but we need aerogel, and that makes me so sad. One day. One day.
One day.
Where's mod station blueprints? Because I was wondering if there's another thing we need to look at. Machines, modification station. Nope, not yet. I think it only appears once I build it, but yeah, we'll just call it here for the evening, staring at our wonderful bed. Speaking, you want to replay Subnautica and consider learning Rando. Rando for this would be pretty cool, honestly. But yeah, Subnautica. We're going to be continuing this Sunday, because, I don't think we're going to be able to see the, Limbus Company content on Wednesday, so we gotta save it for Thursday.
Oh boy.
Can't wait to get Can't wait for my Tremor Dream to get fucking cranked as shit.